Welcome back, D3 Sports Talk, a special edition of the NFL Draft, hosted by your boy D3 and Dub Rightside. And we are at the last day of the draft. And we gotta talk about it. Shedeur Sanders is still on the clock. Will he get drafted? Well, we'll find out. We're gonna talk about it. Show starts now. What's going on, Doug? What's going on with you? Doug.
What up, Frank? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good. It's the last day, man. Everybody going to make their final picks. As far as the NFL draft, of course, there's still going to be picks made for the undrafted free agents, and a couple of people might make some trades here and there. Bless you. A couple of people might make some trades here and there, so it's still going to be some other picks going on once the final day is over with. But this is the final day of the draft. How you feel about it?
Man, first things first, bro. It's been a long 2 days for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've been doing 5 hours each day.
It's been a long 2 days. But man, I'm excited. Still got some really good players on the board. You know what I'm saying? And man, just can't wait to get through this thing, man. Can't wait for it to happen. And
yeah. I mean, we got an interesting final round because there's a lot of talent still that's left out there, and I want to see where these guys go. Who's going to go undrafted? And there's talk that your boy might go undrafted. So
Shedeur?
Yeah, there's a lot of talk that he might go undrafted. I think
crazy right there.
Yeah, I think it's a real thing that people don't want to deal with Deion and with the headache that might come behind that. So I can't be mad at him, but I also just realized I didn't even think about it too. He didn't help his case by not participating at the combine and the pro day and the Senior Bowl and things like that. So he didn't really help his case. So when you don't do that and you make it seem like you entitled to get an early draft pick, people only do that when they already know that their team is selected. Like you know that you're the number one pick, and the team say you're our number one pick. Like what happened with Caleb Williams last year. He knew that the Chicago Bears was taking him. They had already told him, you're our number one pick. You don't have to worry about visiting no other teams. We're taking you number one. So he was like, I ain't got to do nothing. I know where I'm going. They already know what kind of talent I got. I've been practicing.
This may be one of the most historic.
Yeah, so
this may be one of the most historic drops in the history of the draft, man.
Yeah, so I mean, it's shocking, and it could be depressing and demoralizing to a player when this is your dream to play in the NFL, especially you want to follow behind your father's footsteps and become a Hall of Famer, and you was expected to go in the first round, and now here's the fourth round, and you still sitting at home looking at the TV, waiting for phone calls telling everybody not to call you until after 3 o'clock. Don't call me until after 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you're right. Hey man, I shit. I'm glad he ain't go to the draft.
Right. That would have really been upsetting. Because he'd have been up there with all his gold, all his chains on. His father would have been sitting up there with his chains on, and they'd have been sitting in the back room. Deion and be like, "Hold on, man, I gotta go talk to somebody, man. My son's still sitting here. Do y'all realize Shedeur? He entered the draft this year. Y'all do realize that? Yeah, all right, man, we don't care about that."
Hey, look, it's crazy because his brother Shiloh, he in the draft as well as safety, and Shiloh was like, "Nah, hey, I'm probably going. I'm a Saturday guy. I'm probably getting picked. Well, your brother is too. So, hey, shout out to him. Shout out to the Sanders, man.
I mean, I'm just looking at the fact that you had your teammate go in the first round, And everybody was thinking, okay, well, Travis Hunter got drafted, so we just waiting on Sador to get drafted. They're like, nah, Sador ain't getting drafted today. Y'all gonna keep waiting. He ain't getting drafted today. But going to the picks that our teams made yesterday.
Hold on, real quick.
Now that,
Hold on,
go
real
ahead,
quick,
go
real
ahead.
quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My sister is in the building. Jab Queen Boxing. 86 Boxing is in the building. Picasso, the oldest living man alive, is in the building. Susanna is in the building. Salute.
Yeah.
The
Salute
Boxing
to
Scholar
everybody.
is in the building. Salute to my brother, the Scholar. BC is in the building as well. Shout out to BC, man. Brian Corbett in the building, man. My apologies. Go ahead.
Yeah, salute to everybody in the building. I don't know why. I was sitting here like, damn, I ain't got no picture of Dub Rightside to put on this daggone screen. I was sitting here doing these daggone thumbnails. I was like, I ain't got no. And then I thought about, I was like, man, let me just go to his channel and just take his logo. Man,
You could
I ain't got no
have
picture of this
emailed
dude.
you. I would to you, man. It ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
But so yeah, going to yesterday's picks, man. Let me pull the board up like we always do around here. Draft tracker. There we go. So as far as I go, I started off. Oh, hold on. Let me share my screen with you. I got you. And yes, Scholar, we'll probably be covering the fights tonight as well too. Depends on how long. Depends on how this draft goes. So,
well, because the main event is probably going to start somewhere around like 4 or 5, and I think round 7 will end somewhere around 3 o'clock because this is 4 through 7, and it's going to go pretty quick. Like a lot of the picks are going to be coming up. They're going to be at commercial, and we'll see the pick come in. So it's going to be kind of quick.
All right, look, check backstage.
All right, there we go. All right, yeah. So
for the Cowboys, man, I'm feeling really good about what we're doing. I'm feeling really good about it. Like I told you, we're not in win now mode, but as far as these players right here, Tyler Booker, that was my number one guard. Azaruku, as you would always tell me, you was hoping that he would fall so that Washington could get him. And a lot of people in a lot of our mocks, they had him going in the first round.
Yeah.
So for us to be able to get him in the second round, I think that's tremendous value. As well as not just value, but we needed somebody opposite of Michael Parsons that's really going to rush the passer that type of way. And then Siobhan Ravel, he was my really depending on how you look at Travis Hunter, he was either my second or third. If you're looking at Travis Hunter as a corner, I looked at him as a wide receiver and corner. So, but Siobhan Ravel, outside of the injury, he was the second, third corner on my board behind Travis Hunter and Barron out of Texas. So, and to get him in the third round, in my opinion, man, I think we getting great value as far as the picks the Cowboys do. Do they come in and affect us immediately? Yes. I think all these guys could possibly, they will definitely, Tyler Booker will be a starter. Ravel, once he gets healthy, from what we're hearing, he should be healthy around training camp, maybe a little after training camp starts. And then as a Ruku, I think he's going to have a spot, third down packages. He'll have certain little packages out there where he'll be effective as well. So I love the value, and I love what the Cowboys are doing in this draft right now.
Yeah, I say this respectfully. I hope all your players have a setback. I hope all.
What in the world? How is that respectfully?
especially Donovan. That man.
I hope they all get hurt.
That man grandmother had a Redskin hat on in the back, and he got drafted by the Cowboys. I know she pissed. She's like, "What? The Cowboys? Oh man, grandson, you're not gonna be my grandson on Sundays. You ain't gonna be my grandson on Sundays."
Go ahead.
Yeah, but Washington, I love their first two picks that they had. They only had two picks for the first 2 days, round one and round two. We didn't have a third round pick, but Josh
Y'all
Connolly,
only got
we only had five. We only had five picks. We only had five because I mean, if you want to be technical, we had our first round pick was Josh Connolly. Our second round pick is Trey Amos. Our third round pick, if you want to be technical, our third round pick was daggone was Lamar. I mean Marshall Lattimore.
okay.
Our fourth round pick is going to be whoever we pick. Our fifth round pick was Debo Samuels, and actually we had two third round picks. Our other third round pick was Laramie Tunsil. So we had LaShawn Lattimore, Marshall Lattimore, and we had Laramie Tunsil as two third round picks, and Debo Samuels is our fifth round pick. So if you want to be technical, those was our picks.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what we gave. We gave up those picks to get those individuals. So if you want to be technical, those was our pick. But going back to the actual picks that we made yesterday and the day before, Josh Connolly, I believe he's definitely what we was looking for. And like I said, Washington had him as the number one guy on their board because they was looking for a tackle, and he's going to solidify that right side. And you got Laramie Tunsil on the left side, and now you can move Brandon Coleman to the left guard, which I believe he's a better left guard. He did very well as the left tackle last year, but I think he's much better at left guard. And then you have Sam Cosby as the right guard, and like I said, Tyler Biadasz is our center. So they solidified that front line. But then you go with Trey Amos. Trey Amos is definitely what Joe Witt been looking for. He's a lockdown corner. He can play zone very well, and now you can move Mike Stanfield back to the inside to the nickel. So now Mike, he played great as an outside corner. That's not his normal position, but he stepped up. He was a rookie last year, and he did well as an outside corner. But his bread and butter is the nickel. And so that's what he was known for. That's what everybody said. He was the best corner in the draft as last year because of what he did in the nickel. So now he goes back to where he feels more comfortable at. So now the secondary is pretty much starting to pan out the way we look at it. We still have some slight weaknesses as far as the safeties, but those can be covered up if you got good corners that can hold the offensive wide receivers down. If you got Lattimore on one side, you got Amos on another side, and then you got Mike in the nickel. I mean, what's going on, quickly? Like I said, that secondary just got much better because you got to think about it. We went from a 4-win team 2 years ago to a 12-win team, and this was before all of the extra pieces that we got. Like a lot of people say, we were the least talented team in the playoff. We made it all the way to the NFC Championship. Now we got a lot better than what we was last year. We added Debo, we added Tunsil, we added now we added these two rookies, and you got Lattimore who came in the middle of the year, so he didn't really get a chance to learn the scheme like that. So I think we did well as far as the draft. I give us a solid A. I'm not going to say A plus anything like that, but I give us a solid A because we improved on the spots that we needed to improve on. It wasn't no holes that we had, but we wanted to make some improvements, and we definitely did that.
Ain't mad at it. So now, as always, before we get started, which is like we about to get started, so let me go on and switch this to the picks. What round? We're going to round 4 now.
Yeah.
Before everybody on the clock and all that, best available right now, still on my board. I'll start off with that. So right now, the best available for me, wide receiver, A.O. Minor, wide receiver Jalen Royals, Shador Sanders, and I'm not going in any particular order. Just these are all second round grades for me. Kenyard out of South Carolina, Sorley out of Texas, Swenson out of Michigan. Let me see. Those are the second round grades that I got left. Third round grade, Will Howard still there, quarterback from Ohio State. Sampson, run what 1, 2, 3, 4 running backs. I ain't for the name all these folks' name. One, two edge rushers, 4 defensive tackles, a linebacker, two cornerbacks, 1 offensive tackle, 1 tight end, and 1 receiver. All left. Ted Johnson, that's the receiver. All third round grades, and a whole bunch of folks that's in the 4th and 5th round, which this is the round we in. So I look to see them start flying off the board. But I will say, it started happening. You saw it yesterday. Yeah, some of these players that these people taking, and I know I did what I did, but the NFL they look at things much more in depth and much differently than I do. And so today we definitely going to see a lot of guys come off the board that I hadn't really looked at, probably had never heard of, to be quite honest with you. So, but hey, we're gonna give a breakdown of those players as well.
Yeah. Right now, before we get started, how many picks your team have left? I know we got 3 picks left.
We got 7 picks left.
Okay, you got 7 picks. Like what we got 3 picks left. Our biggest need right now, that we want, or not biggest need, but that we wanna address, is safety and edge rusher, and then that toss up pick that we still have left, which is the 3rd pick, we probably go running back. So I think we're gonna address the safety or edge rusher. I'm looking at there's only 2 edge rushers that I'm looking at. I can't think of their names right now. I know when I hear it. And so what's the biggest needs out of those 7 picks that you have left? What's your biggest needs that you want your team to address that you still think that y'all need to improve
on? I don't know if we can, but I would say wide receiver, running back, defensive tackle, linebacker. Yeah, those would be the ones that I think we really have to focus on today.
Now, I mean, with what you just said, I think you can improve on all of those except for maybe linebacker.
Right, linebacker.
Except for maybe linebacker. That's the only one you probably can't improve on because it ain't that much talent left out there. Yeah. The defensive tackle, there's still some talent left out there. Now they ain't the best of players, but a lot of guys that we thought was 3rd round picks, they dropped. So there's still some talent out there. Running backs, we know that there's still a lot of running backs out there. Wide receiver, there's still a lot of wide receivers out there. So I think your team can address, for the most part, every position except for the linebacker.
Yeah, I agree. And because we got 7 picks, I would hope that they looking to trade up. Hey, we don't need 7 players. Get 4 players. You know what I'm saying? Package some of them picks together and move up in position to get a better player.
Yeah, they can do that. What's going on, Hot Rod?
What up, my brother?
Yo, top of the morning. I just disagree with there's not talent. The NFL is full of 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and undrafted players. Just because you go in the 1st and 2nd and 3rd round don't mean shit. Half of them niggas don't even make it.
Yeah.
Half of them don't even make it. So
it's still talent. It's still a ton of talent in the draft.
It's talent. Just because you don't go 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round don't mean shit.
Yeah,
it's a lot of talent. When what round baby go 6, 7 round? Like, it's a lot of talent. Just because we don't see it don't mean it's not.
No. It's a lot of talent. I just don't like the only position I think there's not a lot of talent there is quarterback. and linebacker. That's the only position I think coming into the draft. There wasn't a lot of talent at those two positions. But I think everywhere else there was talent. I mean, even now you still have a lot of wide receivers out there. You have a lot of running backs. You still have a lot of offensive linemen that dropped that we thought will get picked earlier. We have a lot of defensive linemen that dropped that we thought would get picked earlier. Edge rushers, the same thing. Safeties, there's a few safeties out there that still that we thought would have got picked earlier. And there's a couple of corners that we thought would have got picked earlier. So there's still talent out there. I just think the linebacker and the quarterback was the least amount of talent going into this draft.
But it's funny, and to Hot Rod's point, even yesterday, third round pick, Nick Martin. I didn't have him. I had him more as an undrafted free agent, but I can't remember who it was. Excuse me. I don't remember who it was, but they moved up and took the man in the third round. And so even what we think, you know what I'm saying, NFL teams, they think totally different from what we're thinking. And so, you never know. You never know how they, and if they willing to spend a draft pick on you, they think you're talented, and even with Nick Martin, uber athletic guy, you know what I'm saying? Man, get confused, in my opinion. Don't really, you can ball fake the hell out of them, but at the same time, if you put him in the right system, get somebody who can help him understand that a little better, then you might have a 10-year start on your hands. You never know.
Yeah, no, I think it's like I said, there is talent out there. There's a lot of talent still out there. I think when it comes to the NFL, it's more so of what type of player the individual is, and does he have a upside? Those are the ones that usually get picked high. The ones that fits your team, what your team is trying to build, and who has upside. The guys that's good players, but they don't have a lot of upside, and they have some problems in their background. Those are the ones that tend to drop. Even though we know that they're talented, they tend to drop because they don't fit the culture of the team, and they have some things going on in their background. So those are the ones that usually drop. But the guys that fit your team's culture, they have an upside and they are talented. And you see, if we work with him in this area right here, this guy can be a Pro Bowler, or this guy can be a starter on our squad. Those are the ones that a lot of people, like as fans, the fans will overlook, but the team say, nah, y'all missing out on it. And we see that happen with the 49ers almost every single year. They go get guys that people don't even think about picking up, and they end up being starters, and they be big contributors.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I don't know what happened, real quick, Free. YouTube, they said these videos can't be monetized because of copyright reasons. I was like, I don't even know what that means. So I'm trying to stop all the ads that I see, and
copyright.
I don't know. You know how YouTube get. I think they just starting to.
I about to say we ain't even got nothing. I mean, the only thing I can see that we have up is the daggone draft tracker, but that ain't you ain't getting paid off the draft tracker. People run the daggone little joints for football every Sunday. They run the little the game tracker, and they show the plays going on, and they run them joints all day long on Sundays.
Okay, so for Tennessee, they've taken, I'm gonna say Chimera Dyke, wide receiver out of Florida. I ain't do no studying on him.
Chimera.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll give a breakdown. Man, the man ran 4.3 though. So anybody running 4.3 at receiver, you know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at that. 6'1". Shout out to Mr. Chapman in the building. And shout out to my guy Texas G. Texas G said is should do out of order.
CDK was good.
Shout out to CDK. But overall breakdown, man, they call them, and this is once again not my breakdown, but the NFL breakdown of a niche receiver with average hands, but good early speed to bypass man coverage and give life to the vertical game. He's a second, third level receiver whose routes have the energy of a young, whose routes have the energy of a youngster on a playground with all gas and no brakes.
Yeah,
He's an early separator with his speed, but won't see nearly as many free or scheme releases as he saw at Florida. Catches the ball downfield with great focus uh, and good toughness when contested, but doesn't always play with catch-ready hands, which lead to frustrating misses. Um, more of a field stretcher than a volume option, but his talent for the open and intermediate and deep windows could appeal to teams in need of speed. So Tennessee coming in trying to give Cam Ward another weapon, and so they go with Kamara Dyke. That's his name.
yeah.
I'm looking at this.
I think they got him for the outside receiver because they picked up Tyler Lockett. I think they're going to move Tyler Lockett to the slot receiver, and so they needed another outside receiver. I forgot the other receiver they had. They just showed it. I think they got what's his name, Ridley.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Calvin
Yeah,
Ridley.
they got really so they want to move Tyler Lockett to the slot. So I think it's good. I mean he's a guy that can take the top off. So I'm not mad at it. I mean he got the 4.3 speed. He could take the top off. He's decent in route running. Hands is not that great, but you can improve on your hands. Just working in practice, you can improve on your hands. So I'm not mad at that pick in the fourth round. I mean. I think there's other guys that they could have possibly got, but I'm not mad at it.
I'm looking at this running back class. There's still 6 good running backs on the board. This class is deep with running backs, man.
I hope we can get one of them.
I was just looking at that, and Jaguars picked up the running back from Virginia Tech. I was
And
just
man,
looking at him.
Bashan too. So he's the fastest running back in this class. I'm a huge fan of him. Wouldn't have minded if we would have picked him in the last round, but he ran, I believe, I believe it was a 4.32, something like that. But definitely, man, a guy he a dynamic receiver or running back can put his foot in the ground and go. Um, man, he just I like him a lot. I think he gonna be a really good running back in the league. Can be a change of pace back for you. Catches the ball well out the backfield. Um, yeah, if you get, he ain't always gonna be the hammer to the nail. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, definitely can be the lightning to somebody's thunder. You know what I mean? As far as being combined with somebody else and the speed and agility that he has, man. Um, I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Very productive at Virginia
Yeah,
Tech. So yeah, I like him.
yeah. No, he's definitely a home run threat. Um, the guy he's not the a very big running back. He remind me of the running back y'all had in Dallas, the small running back y'all had in Dallas, not the little one y'all had last year, but the other running back
Tony
y'all had.
Pollard.
Similar to Tony Pollard, but I think he's a little bit smaller than Tony Pollard. I think he's a little bit. I think it was the year before Tony Pollard got there. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the same. It was last year. Rico. That's what he
Rico
reminded me of.
Dowdle.
Yeah,
Dowdle.
he reminded me of
Yeah.
Rico. I think he's a little bit faster than Rico though, but
Yeah.
he reminded me of Rico. Um, he got great vision. He knows how to see the hole and turn it up. He got a good cut movement. He's quick with the footwork. So I think he's going to pay dividends and the change of pace back for the Jaguars right now. So I think he's going to pay dividends.
I'm gonna
I'm
try to do.
shocked at that pick because if you ask me, I think the running back from Miami and the running back from Tennessee is better than this dude. So I'm shocked at that.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's almost. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of running backs out there that we say, hey, I thought this guy was better, but it all depends on what type of scheme you running, and they might just be looking for speed, and because they got a good running back in Jacksonville, so they probably looking for that change of pace back that got that speed that's also a home run threat. So I mean, there's other good running backs out there for sure. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of running backs still out there.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think the boy from Tennessee, Sampson, I like him a lot. I had Martinez ahead of him as well, but at the same time, not mad at the pick. Depending on what you value as far as your running back goes.
Dub, that nigga had 1,400 yards and 22 touchdowns.
Yeah.
White chocolate gone. White chocolate gone. Salute.
Can't.
Scatterboo, and I think me and Dub said this yesterday. I think we said he was a 4th round pick, or was it the first day? I think we said he was a 4th round pick.
Yeah. That's right where I had him at. And shout out to the Giants coming up getting Scat Pack at where's Marky Dan at, man? Marky Dan, come yell and scream about this pick.
He's still over on Thomas' channel right now. He about to come over though. He on Thomas' channel right now.
That's fine. All right, good. So yeah, hey, shout out to them, man.
What's going on, D for the win? What's going on, Jab Queen Boxing?
Scat Pack Scatterboo, man, as he would listen, the man, he breaks tackles. He ain't, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, he ain't nothing crazy as far as the dynamic goes, but just physical, will outwill you. You know what I'm saying? A real dog out there. Hey, I ain't mad at him. I compare him to Mike Allstock. So anybody who know anything about Mike Allstock will run you over, but he can shake you as well. So hey, I like it. I like the player.
Hey, real quick, D for the win. A lot of people want Blue from Texas. A lot of people want Blue. That dude, yeah, he is fast. He's that guy that we're looking for as a home run threat. So, I mean, if he's on the board, because we got 3 picks. Our 2 biggest needs right now, not needs, but we want to upgrade is safety and edge rusher. But we still have a 3rd pick. So, depending on what they see as the best guy on their board. But, yeah, I like that dude from Texas as well.
Yeah, Jadon Blue. Yeah.
I'm waiting to see where who gets Woody Marks. He fits today's NFL. A running back that can run the ball and can catch the ball at the backfield. He fits that description perfect.
Hey, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
All right, no problem.
Didn't that Connor Bain start already?
No, it starts at 1 o'clock. They haven't fought yet. It starts at 1.
I'm waiting for that. I got money on Ben.
Well, according to your time, that would be what?
11.
That would 11 o'clock for you. Yeah, it'd be 11 o'clock for you. That's what time the cards start. The actual them getting in the ring is probably gonna be somewhere around 5 my time and probably 3. Or 2 your time.
That.
I want to see what the Patriots is going to do right here. He said I like Thornton from Tennessee, wide receiver, 6'5", run a 4.3 speed. Yeah, I like him too. I just don't know if they're going to address. Well, I can't say because, like I said, they're going to go for best player on their board. I know they want to get an edge rusher. I don't know how bad they want to get a safety, but I do know they want to get an edge rusher, and I do know that they want to get a running back. I don't know how bad they want a safety, though. They did pick up Will Harris, which is, I think, is an upgrade from the safety we had last year. Jeremy Chin. I think he's an upgrade from Jeremy Chin. So I'm not sure if that's a big need for them to get a safety. But there you go. Now we're not getting safety because the New England Patriots just picked up a safety. It hasn't populated yet, but they picked up Greg Craig Woodson from Cal. It'll pop up on the screen in a minute. New England just picked up Craig Wilson from Cal, safety. He had 7 pass breakups in last year, which was his career high. He had 70 plus tackles in each of the last 3 seasons. I forgot what was his speed. I'm trying to see what his 40 speed was. He had 5 interceptions, 16 pass breakup in his career. So he's a decent safety. That's good for New England. It's good for New England. They need to build up on their defense. I mean, New England needed a lot. They needed offense and defense. They needed a lot in New England. What's going on, Bella? Josh, what's good with you? Prize fighter, what's good? Crush the legend, what's going on with you? He's a strong safety, so he play more in the box. He's not a free safety. He's a strong safety. I'm trying to see how good is he as far as playing the run.
If he's a box safety, they're gonna move his ass to linebacker.
He don't look that big. He's 200 pounds. He ran a damn. I just missed the 40 time. Let me see if I rewind this a little bit. Go back 15 seconds. He ran a 40 in a 4.45. So he's 200 pounds, ran a 40 in a 4.45. I don't know if they're going to move him to linebacker. I mean, he would have to put on about another 25 pounds to put him at linebacker. Or unless they make him a hybrid linebacker where he put on like 10 or 15 pounds, he could play outside linebacker / strong safety. I don't know. Jack Kaiser from Notre Dame, linebacker for the Jaguars. That's an interesting pick. That's a real interesting pick. Jack Kaiser, he's good. He's a good run stopper. His coverage is not that great as a linebacker. He doesn't cover that well as a linebacker. But he's a good run stopper. He tackles very well. He needs to work on his footwork a little bit more. He's 6'1", 231 pounds. Got 90 tackles last year. Led the team in tackles. Played 70 games, the most in school history. So he's a durable linebacker. He's always going to be there, but I don't know if he's going to be a starter for the Jaguars. He could be. He could be if he work on some of the things that he needs to improve on. He could be a starter, but he definitely can rush the passer, and he plays the run very well. But like I said, when it comes to covering tight ends, he's not that great at it. He can do it, but he's not great at it. Let's see who else. Who's on the board next? Oh, let me go to my daggone tracker. I forgot Dub just stepped off. Let me go to my tracker. NFL. Game tracker. Because I told you, these picks are going to come off the board fast. They got 3 rounds they got to go through. Well, technically 4 rounds. They got to do the 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, and the 7th round. Technically. So the Raiders are on the board at the 108th pick. See who the Raiders is going to get at this spot. Best videos, what's going on with you? Bentley, what's good, Bentley? He said, I also like the edge rush from LSU. Which one? Which edge rush? What's going on, Just Do? Which edge rusher from LSU? Because I know one of them had already gone. One of the edge rushers from LSU, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they left. They went in the 3rd round yesterday. Swanson. Swinsum, left. Swinsum. Is he still there? Let me see. See if he's still there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. My bad. I'm back. He's there. Or he's on the best available list. Okay. Um, I'm trying to remember who he is. Oh, the Raiders took Dante Thornton Jr., Tennessee, wide receiver. He's a big wide receiver. What tall is he? 6'3"? 6'4"? Yeah, he look like he about 6'3", 6'4". He's a big wide receiver. And he got great hands, got good speed. I ain't mad at it. At all. What Raiders look like they trying to build up that offense. He had 6 receptions, 50 yards plus last year. Led the FBS.
All right, my bad. I'm back. My bad.
So you missed a couple of picks. So Greg Woodson's strong safety from Cal went to the Patriots. Then you had Jack Kaiser, linebacker from Notre Dame, went to the Jaguars, and then Dante Thornton Jr. just went to the Raiders from Tennessee.
Hey, I think I like Jack Kaiser. Man, I ain't got shit. Need to go to bed early. Hell, I like Kaiser a lot. I thought it was still a little rich for him, but I mean, dude can play. Can run sideline to sideline. Good recognition. Not the most athletic player, right? But very disciplined. A good understanding of and you can tell that he studies a lot of film because he kind of knows what the other team is trying to do. He got some limitations, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, because of his instincts and those type of things, then I think he'll be a successful linebacker in this league.
Yeah, that's the same thing I said. I said he's a good run stopper. He knows how to get to the quarterback. He's not great in covering wide receivers or tight ends, but he can do it. As far as covering tight end, not so much wide receivers, but covering tight ends, he can do it, but he's not great at it. But he's a hell of a tackler. He don't really miss tackles like that, and he's durable. He played the most games in school history. He played 70 games, so he's very durable. So he definitely could be a starter, especially if he improved on the things that he lacks. But Thornton, that's a big receiver. Oh, defensive tackle, Deion Walker.
Man.
That's who you wanted.
Yeah, I love Deion Walker, man. Now this is what I like to call one of them true one techniques. He gonna plug the middle. You know what I'm saying? By 6'6", 340. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be big out there on you. And as far as him penetrating or really getting to the quarterback, he can do some of that, but that ain't what you're looking for in this pick. Now you're looking for fill the middle, man. Yeah, hey, we stopping the run right here. That's what the Bills are saying with this pick, man. We stopping the run, and if you think you're gonna be able to come up the middle, you know what I'm saying? It ain't happening like that. But at the same time, man, he got good power moves. Like I said, you ain't really looking for pass rush from him, but he will collapse the pocket on you as well. So,
Yeah.
I love this.
I know who's a great defensive tackle for y'all. Y'all probably end up getting.
Who is that?
Josh Farmer from Florida.
I like Farmer.
464 pounds. This man is
huge.
The biggest defense lineman in college history. This man outweighs the record by 84 pounds. I was like, God damn.
Hey, man.
That's a big ass dude. They're gonna mark you down right there. Your boy went to to New York.
Who?
Scatterboo.
Oh, Scat Pack. Yeah, I saw that. Scat Pack, Scatterboo. He went to New York. I like it for him. Good for him. They need to beef up that offensive line, though.
Yeah, Bella, to your question, yeah, it has to do, majority, it has to do with his father. Some of it is on him, but a lot of it has to do with his father.
What's up, Bella? How you feeling, sis? Yeah, hey, that's what I think. I absolutely think that most of this has to do with
I can live
with
Deion. I can live with Jalen Milroe, Dylan Gabriel. I can live with those two dudes getting picked over him because they had, to me, better college careers than Shedeur. Tyler Show, that white boy came out of nowhere for me. That was shocking.
Be a white boy.
And no, it's not even the fact that he's white. It's just I don't know who the hell he is.
Hey, salute best videos. Bruce Gas in the building. Salute. TD in the building, man. D for Darwin. Oh, D for the win. My bad.
D for the win.
Yes,
D for Darwin. D for the win. That's the homie from DC.
Hey, shout out to Just Do in the building, man. Salute, Just. Shout out to OG Crush in the building. But yeah, I definitely think
Old man Crush.
The fall for Shedeur right now is definitely because of Deion more than anything.
Yeah, it's more so has to do with Deion. Because the dude got talent. Yeah, he's not the best quarterback, but he has talent. For him to drop as far as he's dropping right now, majority of it has to do with his father.
Yeah, I think teams want to humble him, so they're gonna drive down his stock. They're gonna artificially drive down his stock in this way. I just have a hard time. I told y'all
he might go undrafted. I told y'all he might go undrafted, and that's what the talk is. He might go undrafted.
He might.
That's what the talk. That's what I said. He might go undrafted. Yeah. What y'all think the Jets gonna do right here? You know, they just picked up the quarterback. I think they last pick they pick up a quarterback.
I'm gonna just tell you the truth. At this point in the draft, I can't tell you what nobody's gonna do. I have no clue what these teams about to do now. But if I were the Jets, I would probably say go somewhere on defense. Looking at what's kind of going on right now, possibly a running. They don't really need no running back like that. Let me see who else on my board that ain't. Maybe linebacker.
No.
Yeah, I think they already drafted a tackle in this draft, so I don't know. I don't know where they go with this pick. Okay. Is it in? Oh no, that ain't
it. They could go wide receiver. Oh no, they don't have Conklin. I thought the Jets had Conklin. They lost him. They don't got Conklin. They might. I mean, they should have went tight end. I don't know if they went tight end already. Did they go tight end yet? They lost a lot of players. They lost Javon Kinlaw. Washington took him. They lost Tufu.
Salute to a resilient dad, man. Salute to you, brother.
They lost Hassan Reddick. They lost Solomon Thomas. They lost C.J. Mosley. They lost DJ Reed. They lost a lot of people. A lot of people left. They lost Ashton Davis, the safety. They lost a lot of people.
Oh, wow!
There you go.
I said wide receiver.
Arian Smith, man, straight out of Georgia. Man, when we talking speed, fastest guy on the field when he's on the field, um, I question his hands. The man he dropped more passes last year than than damn near the rest of the team. But they all had drops. But man, a real hard worker. You getting a team leader there. Somebody who's going to do things the right way. You know what I'm saying? A track guy. He a tad bit light for me. You know what I'm saying? Probably 185, something like that. But I think they could put some weight on him. So I like the pick, man. I had him going undrafted, but still because of the speed that he has, I'm not surprised to see him picked in the fourth.
Yeah, you can't be surprised. He's super athletic. He got that footwork always help wide receivers to get picked. Go ahead. All right, Ty Robinson just went to Philadelphia Eagles, defensive tackle from Nebraska.
Yes! I knew we were gonna take the big white boy. Yes.
That's another player that Doug Rightside was looking at for his defensive line.
That boy is a beast.
Well, break the player down, Marky. You don't just call him a big white boy. Break the player down.
My bad. 6'4", 6'5", 316. He ran a 4.8. The man had 7 or 8 sacks as an interior lineman. I think he the goods.
I ain't mad at it. I like him.
Yeah. He's an animal. He's a big powerhouse. A guy that you always want for your interior lineman. Somebody that's going to clog up that inside. Somebody who also can get to the quarterback. Now, when we was talking about Aaron Donald, he reminds me more of an Aaron Donald type of defensive tackle because of his strength. He's a powerhouse defensive tackle. Now, of course, Aaron Donald is a little more athletic than him, but far as brute power, Robinson reminds me of Aaron Donald. He can stop the run and he can get to the quarterback. So he's definitely somebody that I think that they're going to try to team up with Carter at the inside, put him on the other side of Carter, and then you got the 2 edge rushers. It's going to be some problem if he pans out the way that a lot of people expect him to.
Yeah, great pick by Howie. I still want us to take an edge rusher. You know what I'm saying? I know they picking this boy up because we lost Milton Williams. We need more depth. We already got Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis in front of him. Like, this is just a great piece for us. I'm just looking out for the edge rusher now. I want us to pick up Kyle Kennard. Or is white boy Sawyer still on the board?
Yeah, Sawyer's still on the board.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him maybe in the later rounds because it seems like y'all were right. His stock is not as high as I thought it was.
No, I think he's gonna go. I mean, well, no, I'm not gonna say he's gonna go undrafted. Me personally, I don't want my team. Yeah, me personally, I don't want my team getting him. He's still raw. He lacks awareness. That's what I see from him. He lacks awareness. He can rush up the field too far and get lost. I don't like that typical out of a edge rusher. I like them to set that corner. If you're not going to get to the quarterback, at least set the corner so they can't get outside of you. I don't like my edge rusher rushing up too far and then the quarterback step up under you and escape the pocket. So that's the thing that I don't like about Sawyer. So me personally, I hope my team don't get him.
I think he lacks athleticism. I don't think he gonna be no edge rusher like that. If anything, I think the man might end up being more of a off-ball linebacker, in my opinion. But I think he just lacks athleticism.
What's going on, Athletic Mind? What's going on, Cosmic?
Kazi Kaz.
Salute, Kazi. X, what's going on, bro?
X the man.
Got the San Francisco 49
and
San Fran.
I put this Shedeur Sanders situation in NBA context? We really can't. We really can't, because I don't think there's ever been somebody that the media thought of as a top 10 consensus pick who was also the son of a legend.
It,
So
it,
I
it,
can't think of that.
it'll be the opposite of Bronny James. So
Yeah,
if Bronny James was like the number one, well, a top. Oh man,
let's say he was an All American, and they were just hyping him up coming into the draft.
And the Saints got Danny Stutman.
Good.
I like Stedman, man. Out of Oklahoma, I had him.
Yes.
What I had him?
Man,
He was a
San,
third. He was a third ranked linebacker on my board. Man is a monster. React, get downhill. Oh shit, my bad. You ain't been over in a minute. Hold on, I got you.
Let me see this.
Let me
I
see.
still believe that the Cardinals are going to take
that,
Shador, bro. Like, I just cannot see Shador going undrafted
that I
or
don't know.
or even falling past this fourth round. I just cannot see this.
But the 49ers, they've been picking a lot of defensive players. I think they're going to go offense this round right here. I think their last three picks was all defensive players. If I'm not mistaken, I believe their last three picks were all defensive players. I think they're going to go offense right here. They might go wide receiver. They just lost Debo. We don't know how Ayuk is going to be when he comes back. So I think they're going to go wide receiver right here. I don't know about Shador going to
You said
Arizona.
the Cardinals? Yeah,
I don't know about them going to Arizona. I can see him going to the Panthers. I can't see him going to Arizona.
I don't see
I
how you
think
can
that
see him going to the Panthers.
only reason I say I can see him going to the Panthers because I don't believe that Bryce Young is going to be what they expect him to be. He played well towards the end of the season. I still think he has those mental issues where he's not quite there yet. And I think I could see them benching him again this year. That's the only reason why I say I think he might go to the Panthers because they're going to need another starter if they bench Bryce Young. Now, I hope Bryce Young prove me wrong, but when I'm looking at Bryce Young, it still looked like a guy that hasn't caught up to the speed of the NFL yet. He's still like maybe 1 or 2 years away from catching up to the speed of the NFL.
Now I will tell you, though, I will say, if we can draft, and when I say with the Cowboys, if we can get Shador in like the 6th round, I'm all for it. Draft him. Draft him.
What the hell is San Fran don't want no offense. They all defense.
Bro, they picked it, man, and I like CJ West.
You ain't gonna have no defensive tackle by the time they get to y'all, though. Y'all ain't even got no pick this round. Y'all ain't got no pick this round.
Nah, we don't pick it the next round.
Right. Y'all ain't gonna have no defensive tackle. And you said that, and they took like 5 defensive tackles this round.
Man, it's a run. They go to run that you always speak on.
Oh, they took 3.
But
3 defensive
tackles.
tackles.
Three and what? 5 picks. So now when they start to see that, they're like, well, let me go on and get one more, then let me get me one. Man, San Francisco, they building up, they stocking up over there, man. They done redid their whole defensive line in this draft. Okay, CJ West, my bad. So on my board, CJ West I had him in the 3rd round. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's getting a good player right here. Not the biggest guy, you know what I'm saying, but pretty big. As far as being able to plug the middle against the run, I got him as more or less a nose tackle 1 technique, something like that. He ain't gonna say he's your average guy, but he's not gonna play in the backfield too much. But at the same time, he there and he ain't just letting you open up holes to run up the middle. And so I like him, man. I like him a lot. He can he good lateral movement. Can work into different gaps. Got kind of a good understanding of where things are gonna go. Good hand placement, the shed blocks. Um, I don't know. I think the biggest thing now is with a lot of these picks, and just it's going to be on how they get developed. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at this pick at all.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick for San Fran. It's just they defense heavy this draft. Like I think they might have only got like
Let's
one
go
offensive players.
real quick. Let's go look at San Fran real quick. No, all defensive players.
Yeah,
Edge,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
tackle,
saying. All defense.
linebacker, a corner, and then another tackle.
They
All right.
all defense. I was thinking maybe one, but no, it's not even one. They
well,
all defense.
well, we know they believe in their offense. Then
They defense heavy.
here we go. Oh, wrong place.
So the Panthers right here. I think Sador. Oh, no, I was wrong. There you go, Trevor.
Trevor Etienne, running back out of Georgia. I love the running back out of Georgia, Trevor Etienne, man. Good contact balance. Man, just tough, gritty. He got good speed when he gets to the outside. Um, always falling forward. There were plenty of times where a block may be missed. He kind of get cut. He get caught in the backfield. Jump cut, explode. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, hey, a heck of a running back. That's a good pickup to go along with what Carolina got going on. And while we wait, I'm gonna look through some of the. Let me see what Carolina done did this draft so far. So far, they took the best receiver in the draft, edge Nick Scorton out of Texas, another edge, and I actually had Princely. I had him rated higher than Scorton, but hey, you got both of them, so it don't matter. You see, they trying to, and then they giving weapons to your boy. Oh man, what's the quarterback name over there? Free. What's the quarterback over in
You talking about Bryce Young?
Thank you. So they giving them weapons, and then they looking to attack the passer on the defensive side of the ball. I ain't mad at it.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if what Marquis Dan said is correct because Arizona's on the clock. It's gonna be
I like the boy
Arizona
that I like
or
the boy
Miami.
from Ole Miss that
I
you just
like.
showed up there, Princely.
Yeah, I like
I
Princeton
like.
too.
I like Sador going to Miami right here. They on the clock. I like Sador going to Miami.
Hell no.
I just don't think Tua's going to last the whole year.
Oh yeah. You're right. They do need they need a solid backup. You're right.
Cody Simon comes off the board to Arizona, linebacker from Ohio State. I had him as a 4th-round pick, so hey, he fell right where
Yeah,
I thought he should fall.
Jonathan Gannon is loading up on defense. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, they think their offense is solidified. Well, actually, no, I'm not even gonna say they think their offense solidified because there's still a lot of offensive players left. Still a lot of them left.
I mean, who they got at running back?
Arizona?
Yeah.
Shit, you tell me.
Exactly. So I mean
Arizona.
Will the Miami Dolphins take Shador Sanders?
No.
I don't think so either. Will they take Nick Nash, the receiver?
I hope not.
I hope not as well.
But Nick Nash, I still got a couple receivers still ahead of him.
I
Oh,
know, but I think he's the biggest bang for your buck prospect out there.
let's see something.
I think there's a chance you could take him in the 7th round, or he might go undrafted. And
Arizona got James Conner.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
oh yeah. I mean, kind of, eh,
Yeah, they can still use a running back.
yeah.
And they got Trey Benson and Michael Carter as running backs as well.
Oh, let's go there.
Trey Benson.
I don't know what happened. Houston's supposed to be on the clock.
Miami traded back with Houston.
Oh, okay, that's what happened. Is that why I keep jumping? Okay, that's why I kept jumping.
Yeah, Houston gave up. Houston got a 4th-round pick and a 7th-round pick. They gave up their spot for the 4th round. I mean, they traded their spot for the 4th round, and Miami picked up a 6th-round pick. Miami ain't have a 6th-round pick.
Two
Bro, what is going on?
Ew.
I think the Texans is going to go running back.
I mean, they already got Joe Mixon. So I don't know why.
They're going to go for a change of pace back. They're going to go for a bruising back.
It's gonna fall.
Yeah, this man is
What
going
did you
undrafted,
see?
dog. This man's going undrafted.
My blue eyes, son. Oh, what
So
did
wouldn't
you
it be messed
see?
up if this man was the
My
very last
darling,
pick of the
go
7th round? That would be
Oh, Shador?
Yeah, if he was the very last pick of the 7th round, that would be demoralizing.
Imagine they made him Mr. Irrelevant on purpose. Oh man.
You thought you was relevant, we gonna let you know you're Mr. Irrelevant. That's crazy.
Did y'all see somebody prank phone call Shador and his whole party gathered around the phone
Yeah,
thinking he
he
was about
acting
to
like
get
he was
picked?
he acted like he was getting picked.
Nah, that shit, I couldn't even watch that whole video. That shit is too much. Them niggas are sick. They are sick.
Hold on, they did what?
They
No,
prank phone called Shador and made it seem like they were a team about to pick him. And then they said, you got to wait a little longer, and hung up.
Hey man, you know people are demented out here.
Golly, man. Nah, that's too much.
Absolutely
In front of
demented.
his whole party, that man answered the phone and said, I've been waiting.
hey, his next chance of getting picked up is at 123.
Okay, the Steelers. Let's see. But that'd be crazy value though. The Steelers, think about they picked this man up in the 4th round. Like I say, man, let him fall to 6. And hey, I ain't got no problem with the Cowboys picking him up in the 6th round, man. Look, we'll have an all-black quarterback room for the first time ever.
The Rams just traded up.
The UFL already start playing?
The Rams just traded up. They gave up their spot at in the 4th round and a 6th-round pick to move up to this 4th round right here.
And the Texans took Hot Rod, one of Hot Rod's favorite running backs, in Woody Marks. Shout out to Woody Marks, man.
Then I tell you, Mark, I said they're gonna go for a running back. They're gonna go for a bruiser running back.
Where did he play?
He played at USC.
Okay, I didn't watch USC at all last year. So.
I told you they're gonna go for a bruiser running back. I knew it. I said they're gonna go running back. They got both the wide receivers from what school was that?
Iowa.
They got both of them.
Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa.
I mean, no, Iowa State.
Iowa State. They got both of them, and now they went for running back.
Oh, they got Higgins and
Noel.
Noel. Oh yeah, Noel. No, yeah. I know Noel. He ran like a 4.3 or something. And Higgins, he just a possession monster.
He just tall as hell. And here we go with another run on running backs.
Hey, Woody Marks. Oh, they're going to never run back. Yeah, the running backs coming off the board now.
Jacquez Hunter, straight out of Auburn. Shout out to him.
Hey, Jacquez Hunter, he a decent running back.
Hey, free Kyle Pitts, man. Trade Kyle Pitts. Bro, what the fuck? What is wrong with this dude?
Who?
No, I'm looking at people driving. People, when they're driving, are retarded for some reason.
What up, Rick Tim? Salute, fam. Man, that's crazy work was going on with Shedeur, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never expected, and we thought he may fall, but man, the man is in free fall right now.
Damn.
That man probably watching the daggone fights right now. He like, man, forget this daggone drive. I'm gonna watch the fight. They call me. They don't.
And he said, Rick Tim said, the black folks in Des Moines, Iowa are cool. They drive to Omaha on the weekends to party. I wonder what it's like. You got to go to Omaha to party.
This is crazy. We end up having they made us do a third day because we was only going to do 2 days, but we had to see where Shedeur was going to go.
Exactly. Look, I was like, Freeman, we gotta cover the saga now, don't we?
The third day of the goddamn draft is just painful.
Oh my God. We were supposed to be done yesterday. No, we did 10 hours in 2 days. Now we up here doing it again for the third day because Shedeur is still on the board.
You're like, man, we gotta look, we might throw a party. We might throw a party when this man get drafted, man. That's all I'm saying. We might throw a party.
What if he don't, the right side?
Bro, that's crazy. If he doesn't,
if he doesn't, that means he's a goddamn trash bag, and we were all just wrong about him.
No,
is that what it means? I don't think it means that.
I think it strongly leans towards that.
So what you telling me is this man is not even good enough to be Mr. Irrelevant?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is
damn. Don't nobody even believe he could be a Brock Purdy story. That's crazy.
And that's crazy work, dog. If they don't think he could be a Brock Purdy, that's crazy work.
Yeah, hey Josh, I saw that, man. Eubanks, man, they had that man in a damn bag. He was laying on the ground in a bag. I said, God, dog, still miss weight.
Did you see that Eubanks' father said he's a disgrace? He would never be in his son's corner because he smacked Connor Bill with an egg.
Eubanks Senior, I'm sorry, and I got a lot of respect for the legend. He need to shut his bitch ass up. Okay? Just be there to support your son. No. That dude is a weirdo. Support your son. You ain't got to do all this shit and put him out there like that. And he been doing this shit for years.
Okay, the Falcons took Billy Bowman Jr., strong safety out of Oklahoma.
Oklahoma was garbage last year, so I don't know about this kid. I mean, we're going to see.
Hey, well, it is the 4th round. No,
but I hope Connor Ban put Eubank. I hope Connor Ban put Eubank Jr. to sleep.
That's a daggone shame. They showing all these daggone rookies put on their hat, and Shedeur is not up here. That's a daggone shame.
Hey, that's his fault.
No, that's his father's fault. father need to keep his mouth shut sometimes. That's what happens. I keep telling y'all, y'all parents that got kids that's athletes, sometimes y'all need to keep your mouth shut. Just let your son go out there and be an athlete.
I'm trying to find the quote because I feel like I remember this being played. I don't know if it was Cam or Shador, but I feel like it was Shador who told a team in a draft interview, hey, if y'all gonna draft me, y'all gonna draft me. If you don't, you don't. But you know what you're missing. I'm trying to find that quote because I feel like I heard him say that.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
It won't. You got your mother gonna put your clothes in.
Let me see who Tennessee get right. Oh, okay. Bengals
They
took.
said bet.
Oh, the linebacker from Clemson. I put him in the thumbnail. I was just looking at him because he's one of the few good linebackers that's left out of there. Well, he's gone to the Bengals. That was a good move for the Bengals. He a decent linebacker. Would he be a day one starter? I don't know. He still got some things to work on, but he's decent. Hard. He's decent.
It's hard. It's hard. I wonder what we gonna do with Jordan Davis. Hopefully, he take a little 2-year under the market value for him deal.
I don't know. He might.
But I don't think because we planning to pay Jalen. I think they're gonna pay Jalen Carter next season. So I think T.Y. Robinson, he might be the white boy. He might be JD's replacement.
Hey, what if Tennessee takes the door right here? They took Cam Ward and they take Sador.
There will be a riot in the streets of Nashville, Tennessee.
A riot as far as a party?
No, a riot as far as people throwing bricks in the windows and burning down buildings.
If
and looking for the GM.
They took Cam Ward in round 1, the first pick, and then they turn around at 120th pick and takes a door right here. That would be crazy.
Bro, did y'all see the Saints fans' reactions, bro? I swear to God, Saints fans hate their team. They hate their goddamn team. I never seen nothing like that.
You talking about the Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were
the Saints,
mad they took the white boy from Louisville.
Yes, Saints, they don't let you slide for nothing. They don't care what you think you might have saw. They're gonna tell you that you didn't see it.
Damn.
They don't care.
You know, this white boy go on and be Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's oh, okay. The tight end from Texas just went to Tennessee, Gunnar Helm.
That's a good pick.
He was my number 1. I thought, well, no. The boy from Penn State was my number 1 tight end. Then Harold Fannin was number 2. He was number 3 for me.
I had him behind Mason Taylor, Ferguson, and Loveland, but I had him as the third round. I had a third round grade on him, so I ain't mad at it. They said they trying to set what's his name up right. They're trying to do it in the right way. Oh man, I ain't see Barry Carter went off the board.
Yeah, I was just talking about that.
Him?
I was just talking about Bengals took him. I got him in the thumbnail. I was just talking about him.
Imagine if the Steelers take Shador in the 7th round.
What you mean?
No, they got. I mean, right here is the next opportunity for them to get him. No. At 123. You say you didn't know.
I have to be there.
Listen, this would be fantastic if for the Cowboys if Jerry Jones would move up and take now I'm team Shador now for Cowboys. I'm team Shador Cowboys.
The eyes? What is going on? I'm sorry, this parking lot is wild. These people do not know how to drive.
That tight end right there from oh boy, David Walker, edge rusher from Central Arkansas with the Tampa Bay.
I seen him. Yeah,
that tight end from Texas. He remind me of Jason Witten.
Yeah. The Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock.
See what the Carolina Panthers do right here.
I think the Steelers are going to take Kyle McCord. I think they're going to take Kyle McCord.
Bro, that junk could be so wild if they take Kyle McCord, bro. That'll be so wild.
I mean, when you really look at it,
I,
right side,
I
what's the
think they're
difference
going. I
between
think they're
Kyle
going to
McCord
take.
and Shador? What's the difference?
They're going to take
I,
Will. They're going to take Will.
Kyle McCord probably got a better arm than Shador.
They're going to take Will Howard from Ohio State. Will Howard. Watch what I tell you. Watch they take Will Howard.
I wouldn't be surprised they took Will Howard first either. I mean, that man won a national championship, and I thought he was a baller. People tried to act like he was a scrub. I thought that dude was balling every single game.
Watch what I tell you. I'm telling you, Will Howard's going to come off the board before Shador. Watch what I tell you.
Absolutely. Why shouldn't he? I mean, let's be honest. Shador's best years were in the FCS. As a D2 quarterback.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I mean, that's when he got his ass kicked the least.
Yeah, but I mean, you took a team that only had 1 win to 7 wins, and then took them to 10 wins. I wouldn't say his best years was at Jackson State.
4 wins that first year at Colorado. 4 wins. But I give you that. The second year was a rebound, but still.
Their pick is who? Oh, they took Lathan Ransom, strong safety from Ohio State.
I ain't got nothing on him.
He's not on my board. I mean, I ain't gonna say my board. I ain't got a board, but he ain't on my radar. I should say that he's not on my radar.
I mean, what's the name of the safety that went from Alabama to Ohio State?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that boy is special. That's the safety I would want. I know he's not in this draft, but still, if I'm taking any of those boys, I think he was the bigger impact player.
Yeah.
Only why I don't have them. I don't have anybody from the secondary from Ohio State on my radar because they gave up too many yards in the secondary. They gave up too many yards in the secondary. That's why I don't have none of them. Their front line was good, but their secondary was mediocre.
Hope we take a guard. I want that what's his name? Connor Colby from Iowa. I wouldn't
Pittsburgh,
mind him
you got
if
it.
we
You
took him.
got it. You got to prove the right side correct. Pittsburgh, this is the spot to prove them correct.
We gotta do nothing. Mike Tomlin ain't gotta do nothing unless Dion. I want to see if Dion can help himself. Is he gonna put in a call to somebody? I want to see if he can really help himself.
He did. He already called Donald Trump.
Yeah, that man, he can't help himself.
He called Donald Trump.
He just couldn't motherfucking help it. He had to call the president.
You heard what Donald Trump said about Shador not getting picked?
Yeah. Donald Trump said, if one more quarterback come off the board before Shador, I'm checking into all these foreign-born players' papers. Y'all think I'm playing? All them T's better be crossed and those I's better be dotted.
I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. The man's a bum.
Mark, you just gonna sit up here and trash the man.
I mean, shit, what else I'm gonna do for the next 4 hours?
Kick him while he down.
What else I'm gonna do? The man's not even a 4th round pick, Dub. We gotta sit here for hours.
I'm about to. I guess. What time is it? Okay, let me see if the fight then came on.
I'm about to walk out of this car and go get my food. I'll be right back. Mad Chad Shador is a bum. Let's just be honest. In my opinion, he's a bum. How about that?
In your opinion, we got you. That whatchamacallit card done started too. The oh, and they take your boy Jack Sawyer. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh with the edge rusher out of Ohio State.
G5, you can't save Shador. I don't give a. This is y'all's opinion. I'm just speaking the facts, and that's what y'all don't like. I speak the facts.
Marky,
This man might go undrafted.
that ain't a
When
fact.
have we ever said that an undrafted player was not a bum and a scrub? When have we ever not done that? So we set new precedents because the nigga is Deion Sanders' son? Nah, that nigga a bum. Fucking 7th round undrafted ass quarterback. We gotta sit up here for 5 hours to see if he can get a spot on a roster.
They took Jack Sawyer.
Yeah.
Ah, God fucking damn. I just had to run my goddamn mouth. That's just karma.
Hold on, man. Let me get some. I gotta grab something to eat too. Hold on.
Damn, Pittsburgh said we need defense. We don't need no quarterback. My nigga Fizzle. What's up, G5?
Did you cut the Ryan's off?
No, he didn't.
Just drop down and you cut them off. And I need
See, Green Bay gonna take it this spot right here. All right. The pick is in. Chargers is on the clock.
He's not putting your leg on. Do you have blankets?
Green Bay has took running back. Oh no, I'm sorry, edge rusher. Oh, I was looking at him. Damn, that was one of the edge rushers I was thinking Washington had a chance to get from Texas. Dang. He gone now. Oh well.
I'm back.
I thought we were going to be able to get him. Barry Sewell, he's gone. Edge
I
rusher.
think Kyle Kennard is still on the board, the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I want him.
I know we're looking at edge rusher, but I thought we was going to be able to get him, but nope, he's gone. So, let's see who else. Who else we going to go after? I know we're going to go best available player. Fizzle,
Thank you,
good?
Picasso. Everybody got their own unadulterated opinions.
What's good with
What
you?
it do? Ain't shit, man. Boy, stop the bullshit, Marky. Talking about this man is a bum, he trash, and he was damn near rated the #1 quarterback all fucking year. Then as soon as the media said, hold on. Before you get to trying to spin your shit, let's talk about the facts. Nobody was putting Jackson Dart before Shador Sanders. None of them. Not even Tyler Shook. None of them was rated in front of this man. But now as soon as they start saying something, now everybody want to run with the bullshit. But before then, I was all good though. Man, that's a bunch of bullshit. Tyler Shook not better than Shador. Jackson Dart not better than Shador. Numbers can look close. No, numbers can look close. But Jackson Dart nutted up in big moments. Yes, he did. Multiple occasions.
Do you know what rankings are, G5? They're opinions.
Boy, they basing the rankings off what they see on the field in the production, Marky. That's how they get rankings. based on your production and what you do on the field. That's how rankings are started, based on how you produce.
Well,
That's
listen,
how rankings are
I don't
started.
disagree. I don't
No,
disagree with
no,
you.
I'm just saying.
I
No,
don't
people
disagree
doing
with
this
you on Tyler's
bullshit,
show.
but they
On
no,
I was
no,
shocked that he fell out of the
no,
he fell
no.
out of the second round. But at
Man,
this
it's like this.
point, we got
It,
go ahead, G5. Go ahead, go ahead.
Now, what I'm saying is, it's not his on the field play, y'all. That's not so much what it is. They don't like a black confident dude. They taking his confidence as cockiness. But let it be somebody else. They okay with them being cocky. It could be a Baker Mayfield. You can talk all the shit you want. But it's different though. When it comes to Shador though, his daddy a Hall of Famer. Come on, man. Like it's more to it. It ain't just on field play. Oh, they don't like it. We feel like he's entitled. Y'all making up everything that has nothing to do with what he do on the field. That's my only issue. If you don't take him, then that's cool. That's on y'all.
Well,
But don't let.
G5, how many quarterbacks do you think need, or excuse me, how many teams do you think need quarterbacks in this draft? Let's
It's only a few of them. It's only a few. It
so
wasn't a
you
ton of
think
them that need
maybe
them.
so you think maybe 8 or 10 teams decide to collude
No,
together and just
No,
say
no.
fuck Shador?
It,
no,
it
no.
ain't that many teams that need
Teams
quarterbacks
that
number
need
one.
quarterbacks,
Number one.
they need depth.
Yeah,
So like
but see,
Tennessee, they had who they wanted. They wanted Cam Ward. Okay, now it's a toss up. I can't believe the Saints took Tyler Shutt. I thought. I mean,
I had no
yeah,
clue who he was at all.
man, bro,
I thought they had
it's
a
gonna come back to
I
bite
thought
them.
they had a black quarterback when they played Miami. I had no clue that he was white.
Man, man, some of this stuff is about to come back and bite them in the ass, man. It's like you get the golden arm, basically the best rated quarterback, but you don't want to draft him before you draft Tyler Shook or Jackson Dart.
no,
Jackson Dart boosted his profile doing the combine.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think if you take the name off the back of the if you take the name off the back of the jersey, I think he's a first round, second round pick.
now
If you take
pick
the name off
easy.
the back of the jersey, because like I've always said, you can't tell me that the dude is not talented. I
Mm-hmm.
seen I've seen all of these quarterbacks play, and you cannot tell me that Shador Sanders is not talented. Nah, he's not the best quarterback. He's not going to be the best quarterback in the league, but he's going to be somewhere in the top
He gonna
20.
be in the top 10. He'll be top 10. I give
I
him top
mean,
10.
shit, that's if
I
he
mean,
could win a job.
I put him right now coming into the league. I say he probably somewhere in the top 20. Far as
Yeah.
talent wise, he's probably somewhere in the top
Mm.
20. Far as talent wise,
You
now
think he one of
would
the
that
top
produce?
20 most talented quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
I said
I
right
mean,
now, going into the league,
mm,
he's somewhere in the top 20 far as talent.
yeah,
Will he
yeah,
produce on the field? It all depends on what weapons they put around him. That's
yeah.
totally different.
Um,
But if you look at the talent,
Come on, he can make every throw, bro. He
I
can
he
make
mean,
every
definitely
throw,
know how.
and he accurate.
I mean, let
No,
me really engage with. If I were to really engage with that, I would have to name the 20 quarterbacks. That's all.
I'm just saying.
Put it
I'm
like
just saying.
this:
Far as his arm is a decent arm. He doesn't have the strongest arm, but his arm is
he
not
don't have
weak.
to. He
When
don't
you
have to have stronger
when you say when you talk about his quarterback IQ,
accuracy and touch. Hmm.
he's good. No, the dude
Mm-hmm.
is a good quarterback. He's not
Yeah.
bad. He's a good quarterback. It's just the
And,
name on the back of the jersey.
yeah. And now they trying to make it. Since he don't scramble a lot. Oh, that's the problem. That's why we
But
taking
why?
Jackson Dart before him.
No, see,
But think
y'all
about like he
hold
could
on.
be a money. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, hold on 1 second. Now, because the chat said, nah, not top 20. No, when I say top 20, I'm not saying he's the top 20 quarterback. I said his talent is
Top
top
talent,
20.
top
His
20.
I
talent
mean,
is the top 20.
let's
Not what
do.
he's doing. I'm just saying his talent. You got to put the weapons around him for that talent to shine. But what I'm
Well,
saying is his talent is the top 20.
let's do this. I think Patty Mahomes, Lamar.
Of course,
Let's try to name off these names.
of
Patty
course.
Mahomes, Lamar, Josh
Come
Allen,
on, bro.
Jalen Hurts to me, Joe
Of
Burrow.
course, it's a Super Bowl champ.
Hold on. I'm just
You,
saying.
you,
I think it's way more than 20. I think, eh. Okay, you know what? Free. if you say he's a top 20 type of talent, I can agree with that, and I can go for that. I'll go for that.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Well,
like this. It's
I
hey,
can
what's
agree with
funny
that.
to me. This is what's funny to me. When you talk about a quarterback, you don't have to have the strongest arm. You got to have a good arm. But your accuracy, can you make every throw? And your football IQ, that's what makes a good quarterback. But now all
yeah.
of a sudden, he has all those intangibles. But now it's all of a sudden, oh, that's not enough. Oh, he ain't seen it enough, bruh. He had it with no line. I'm not saying that me. Oh, you got to go first round. But come on, man. Like, let's stop the disrespect, bruh. Like the bull is bullshit. Man, getting all the best quarterback all season. Now all of a sudden he not. Man, oh,
Oh,
so
wow.
that erases what he do on the field? Come on, bro. Like
The
they gotta
Chargers
stop the
just took, the Chargers just took the edge rush from South Carolina, Kyle Kennard. Right.
mm,
Chargers
God
loading
damn
up
it!
their defense. They loading up their defense. But
Is
no,
Josiah Stewart still
I'm
on the
just
board?
yeah, like he said he hasn't proved it yet. We're not saying I keep saying coming into the league right now, if you just judge every quarterback talent wise, him coming into the league right now, his talent is a top 20 talent. Of course, he
man,
hasn't proven
man,
it yet because he hasn't
man,
been in the league yet. Of course, he
man.
hasn't proven it. But I'm just going by what I see on film, what I see in real live game. His talent
Mm-hmm.
is a top 20 talent. Now, would that produce? It all
Damn.
depends on if he has the right coaching around him and the right weapons around him. That's how it will produce on the field. So, but his talent is not a bad talent. Like I said, he's a top
Mm-mm.
20
The
talent.
Mm-hmm.
Rams
Y'all,
took
Come
a
on,
Josiah
he was
Stewart
projected the
number
number
one.
5 pick. Come on, you can't be in the top 5 projected
Bentley,
top 5 pick
I
because they base
mean,
that off the talent.
Bentley,
That's based off of talent
Bet,
and stock.
Dylan
I
That's
get
Sampson
what
all
you're
I'm
went
saying.
saying
to
about that, but at the
the
same
Browns.
time, I mean, his personality makes him a great player. Like I ain't never seen a quarterback get in a D lineman's face and try to poke his eye out. I've never seen that before. Like Shador got an edge to him. Like I don't think his personality is really that much of a detriment. Like you want a cocksure quarterback. You want somebody that's confident.
Got nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you gotta have tough skin. Like, and basically what they saying, they felt like his confidence uh over exceeded what they seen thus far. So they feeling like they
Nah.
feeling
If
some
he
type of way about it. No,
now
no,
five, if
this
he
is what,
if
bruh.
now five,
This
if he
is what,
actually told them, if he actually told some teams, hey, if you draft
bruh.
me, it's okay. Don't draft me. If he told them that, then this is some
No,
karma. I
Offensive
just gotta
tackle,
no,
say that.
Ohio State just
no,
went to the
no.
CEO.
What I'm saying is, when I was speaking on is this is what the execs had was speaking and telling for the reporters to put out when they asking why is the slide. That's what has been said. They look at his confidence and how he feel about his skill set, his talent, as okay, well that's over exceeding what we've seen on the field. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, that's it is what it is, man. You want your quarterback to not be confident. You want a player not to feel like he ain't dude when he in the top of the conversation on his position the whole season.
What up, five?
What it do? I'm like, man, people don't know football, man. Some people out here talking football, they never played strapped up a day in y'all fucking life.
Yeah,
Sit
no,
down and go
no,
read a
like I
damn
said,
book or something. Y'all don't know nothing. Come on now.
wide
It's a,
receiver Jalen Lane from Virginia Tech. Okay, they want receiver. I didn't think they was gonna go receiver right here. That must be the highest guy on their board right now. Jalen
Man,
Lane. I like that pick. I like that pick.
I don't know
I
nothing
just
about him.
I didn't think he was gonna. I didn't think they was gonna go receiver right now. This dude can track the ball. He can catch the ball at the highest point. He got good
did,
speed.
did, did anybody
He
pick
be
up Royals from Utah State?
no
Yeah.
Nah,
no
he's
not
still on
yet
the
not
board.
yet. He's still on the
Man,
board.
Cowboys, please grab that young dude.
I hope he
Shit,
falls to us.
man. Cause
This guy that Washington just picked up is a good slot guy. He's a good slot guy, and I think that's why they got him to put him in the slot. You got Debo on one side, you got Terry on the other side. Put him in the slot. but yeah, he got good speed. Um, I think he need to work on his route running a little bit more. But he's young, so he can work on that. Dealing with Terry, Terry is one of the best route runners in the league. He can work on that and get better at route running. But I just didn't think
Yeah,
Washington was going to go wide receiver right here. But hey, I'm not mad
man,
at the pick.
man, yeah, y'all straight. Y'all just add the depth. Shit, somebody gonna step up, and y'all gonna hey make y'all move on who's stepping up. Shit, simple as
Yeah,
that.
So now
yeah.
this is a time I'm starting to hope since we got so many picks, man. Go on and trade up real quick, man. Trade up and go get you a receiver. Trade
See,
up, go get a running
see,
back. Go get one of them positions.
see, I'm cool with our cornerback we got too. Like
Yeah,
they gon' yeah,
I
he a
like
baller,
Rico.
bro.
I love
Yeah, he a
Rico.
baller.
I had
The
him.
knee injury kind of slowed him up, but I mean that's anybody. You got to heal, but hey, that don't mean you lost that talent.
Yeah,
Shit, nah, homie,
I had
homie,
him.
6'3".
I had him
Yeah,
as the third best cornerback behind Travis Hunter and Barron out of Texas.
yeah. If we didn't get him, I wouldn't mind having nobody from Florida State, but he had got picked up too. So I was like, all right,
Azarel
uh,
Thomas.
Thomas,
Yeah.
yeah,
He tall, long too.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And
So that's all. So I'm
D for
trying to
the
look
win.
at.
D for the win. I thought they was going to go running back too, but they obviously thought that the wide receiver was higher on their board, or they saw the wide receiver was higher on their board. Uh,
Y'all trying to spread stuff out. They trying to have Jaden with weapons to where it don't matter. They like, bro, y'all in trouble. The pocket breakdown, he taking off. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on.
I mean,
Yeah, they
I
trying to
don't
like,
think.
yeah,
I mean, the pocket going to break down at some point, but I don't think it's going to break down
but
often. I don't think
nah,
it's going to break
but
down
he,
often,
no,
but it's going to break down at some point. But
yeah,
I do like how they putting weapons around them.
yep.
Um, so I can't be mad at it.
Yeah, that's what they doing. They gonna like, look, from slide to outside receiver, we gonna put something that's doable right there that you can work with, and that's all you need. You ain't gotta have all the greatest talent. You just need something that you can work with that's gonna produce.
Yep. Free, how you feeling about how y'all done drafted so far?
I like it. Like I said, we solidified the offensive line. We got the corner that we was looking for, and now we just added a speedy wide receiver, somebody that's going to take the place from De'Ami Brown, because De'Ami Brown is gone now. So we were looking for that downfield threat, and this guy runs a 4.34 in the 40. He's that downfield threat and he plays the slot. So I'm not mad at it. That's why I said
Ready to go.
I wasn't expecting it, but I knew they might have looked at receiver because they wanted a downfield threat. So I'm not mad at it at all.
I'm glad we got our edge rusher early because,
Yeah, nah,
hey,
he's solid too.
yeah, I like. Hey,
Solid, solid.
Free been trying to. Free told me he was a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? I
He
asked him,
was
He was.
our edge rusher. Yeah, Free had said mention him and Mike Green from Marshall and few more people. Like, bro,
Yeah.
hey, them niggas cold, bro. He's
And
like, yeah,
I've been talking about him the whole off
time.
season when we doing mock draft. That's been my number one pick on the mock draft. And it just so happened we wasn't able to get it because y'all got him. And so we went for the daggone corner.
Yeah, I know. I wanted him. Trey Amos. I said, ooh, that's a good pickup. I said, that's a good pickup here. I said, I can't even cap.
I thought Howie was gonna trade up for Will Johnson, but I'm not mad. He stayed right where he was at, and we got Andrew Makuba. I like him.
Nah,
Then we get took
that
then we took Ty
he a
Robinson. He
dog.
run defense, defense, defense.
He
I
a
like it.
dog. Makuba is a dog.
yeah,
Is
I
a
love him
dog.
too.
Absolute.
I don't know too
And
much about
he
this
gon'
linebacker.
he gonna knock your numbers off. Oh man, boy. Say young nigga get hit.
Perfect replacement for CJ.
The
We're
man
gonna put him
almost
right next to Reed.
Hey,
man almost
he
killed
gonna
out of
make some people
Spider Man.
mad. Makuba gonna make some folks mad. Watch. Because he gonna knock their block off.
Hopefully he
I
puts them
seen him
folks
do
to
it.
bed.
I seen him do it at Texas. I said, man, who is this Makuba dude? I said, bro, this nigga knocking everybody out. I said, okay.
And
I
got
said,
good
oh,
ball skills.
mm-hmm. he don't even weigh 200 pounds. You would think he weighed 200 pounds. Shh, nah.
Man, like the kid Gunner Stockton, man. In the game we played,
Hmm?
he like the kid Gunner Stockton.
Boy, good night, buddy.
Hey, get out the game, brother. Go sit down.
Yeah, it's game time. Whew. And you got to get this
45
boy to go warm up. Carter got a game and shit.
Game time.
Yeah, man, we gotta go get this dub, man.
Baseball?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Coach Gabe back on duty. Let's go get it. Gotta get this double Rooski, man.
Oh man, Malachi Moore goes too.
Yeah.
I like Malachi Moore as well.
We out here looking like the Padres. Mm-hmm.
Man, go straight to hell, you bastard. Don't talk about my Padres.
What?
You see our uniforms?
You heard
me. We the brass though, but
that's lit though. That's lit though.
Oh yeah.
Them uniforms hard.
Yeah, it's lit.
Young. Well, I'm telling you, young Carter in here. Young Carter. Nigga, chilling. So man, you ready to get acting, bro? You ready to get acting, dog?
That boy
You ready to get acting, bro?
That boy about to have 4 hits. He about to have 4 hits in this game. I can
You
feel it.
ready to get acting? Ready to get? Yes. What you doing? Yes, all right.
The attitude, like, what you bothering me for?
He's like, what you want? Yeah, we in the road, son.
Hey, let him know I got $10,000 that he put one out the park, bro. Tell him to get me my money.
Well, my granny told him she'd give him 100 if he hit a home run. You already know he motivated.
Oh, absolutely.
That nigga already be hitting that for the go out here cracking today. I said, yeah, I need all that.
All of
that. Yeah, because I mean, shoot, the last he on his normal streak now. You know what I'm saying? 2 hits a game. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That nigga get mad. He get mad if he don't. Nigga, boy, I gotta talk that boy off the ledge if he don't. But I love it. He got that. Boy, I'm telling you. Boy, he got the passion. Like he expected. Like hold himself to it. I'm like, oh no, I love that. I love that.
What age group?
He 8.
Okay.
AU. He been playing AU since he was 6. So this is last year AU.
My neighbor.
That's how you get better.
Yeah.
That self-motivation gonna take him real far.
Oh yeah. I come in the house looking, I just hear something in the backyard. That boy out there with the tee hitting by himself. I said, oh yeah, that's his thing right here. I said, I ain't got to go tell him to go practice on his craft. I said, oh yeah, we got one. I was like, right, well, I'm trying to create another one Soto. Come on.
Do it. You got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the hell with that. You want another Ha-Sung Kim. You want an Asian boy.
Well, now, hey, give me an Aaron Judge. That nigga there is unreal.
Oh, absolutely.
That nigga's a video game player, bro. That boy's a video game player.
What'd you say? A creative play on the field.
Man, this nigga's 99 all on everything.
Nah,
King.
Yeah.
Is the Shiloh brothers, are both of them still waiting?
Both
the Sanders, Shiloh, and Shador?
Yep. And the Saints take Quincy Riley, cornerback out of Louisville. I don't think that's a bad pick at all. Had a 4th round grade on him.
Like defense, like edge and linebackers and cornerbacks and DBs, a lot of this, they were deep in this draft. And receivers too. There's some quality running backs still in here too. Now I'm hoping we pick up Giddens from K-State.
I like Giddens.
Grab him. You know what I'm saying?
But man, this is my only problem. My only problem, G, is right now. So I ain't got no more 2nd round running backs. I still got 2 2nd round receivers on the board, and Royals, like we talked about earlier, and Aminor, however you say the nigga name. And
Caleb Johnson gone already?
Who was
Yeah,
that?
Caleb Johnson gone. He went to what's the name? There? Pittsburgh? No, not Pittsburgh. It might have been one of them grabbed him. Caleb Johnson gone. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I came in, Dub. I came in kind of out of order, man.
These
Salute to
money
the
scams.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Salute
What
to
it
the
do?
chat, man. Hey, I got a Gabe. Who your squad?
Cowboys.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with what we done so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, but me, they already know I'm a real Cowboys fan. They gotta call my team out in a minute. Yeah, man, I don't do all that cap. Y'all going to the Super Bowl? No, we
Hey,
still
look,
got work to do.
that's what I said. I was like, hey, take the best players we could get right now. 'Cause it ain't like we're gonna win nothing next year. So,
Yeah, hey man, just get deep. That's all.
yeah,
Just get deep.
yep.
Then let me ask y'all: did y'all pick up a running back yet in this draft?
No, not yet.
Braden Williams.
Okay.
We
Uh,
that what we hope.
that
That
man
what we
is.
waiting for now.
Carter. That's
Yeah.
right, bro.
Yeah, I'm hoping y'all can get somebody to tote that rock. Y'all bringing back Zeke,
Mm.
or what's going on in the backfield right now?
Hell no.
Nah, they gone. They got. We ain't bringing none of them niggas back. Gone. Zeke, hey, appreciate your services. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you'll be a Cowboy for life. No cap, but
Go
keep
on and
your
do your
ass where
thing.
you at, bro.
Yeah, go on and do your
You,
thing, bro.
the nose rings and the halter tops, in the crop tops. Keep this shit where you at, bro. We on some new shit. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get busy.
Now
I mean,
is Prescott, is he gonna be healthy for this season? For the
yeah,
start of the season?
He gonna
he
be
healthy as hell right now. Yeah, Dak balling. Dak was good. Dak done lost some weight and trimmed up. Yeah, he in real good shape.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
anybody
you
know this
know,
guy? Ruben Hyperlight? I don't know nothing about him.
Y'all ain't know Dak was the number one center in soccer. That's where he gonna be playing at. Number one center in soccer.
goddamn. There you go. There you go with this shit. See,
Climb.
D free gonna pop all his shit now. You know why? Because that nigga got his quarterback. He's like, for years I done suffered. I'm talking my shit now. Fuck all y'all. I'm talking. We got our quarterback, JD5. Y'all got one. I'm like,
Yeah,
man.
hey, you can't be mad when you got the best quarterback in the division. Can't be mad.
You out of order. You out of order.
Hey,
Well,
hey, you can
I'm
say
glad.
I'm out of all you want to. Stats don't lie.
and well, he got to do it again. I'm still edge Hurts because he got that Super Bowl. But yeah, he right there. He won B though. I can't cap and say he not. He right there. He right there. Talent wise, yeah.
Hey,
But I gotta put
go ahead.
body at work. I gotta give it to Hurts. So that ring just that sealed it. But he ain't got long though. Cause let JD5 keep doing what he's doing. Yeah, it's gonna yeah he's gonna take him by the league by storm. He already doing it.
There's some smoke in the city, huh?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I got an NFC team and an AFC team. My AFC team is the Ravens, and my NFC team is the is really the Skins, but the Commanders now. So I call them the Commanders,
Hey,
whatever. But
the, I, I'm the same way. I root for the Ravens for AFC because they a home team, and I root for
uh,
Washington because they're a home team.
100%.
My,
I
I
don't,
mean, my
I don't root
number
for nobody but the Cowboys,
my
bro.
number
That's it.
one team is Washington. If the Ravens and the Washington Commanders are playing against each other, I'm going for Washington. But when they not playing against each other, I'm rooting for both of them.
I'm with you. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully I don't know. I think they say the schedule coming out, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken, May 14th.
I already got the schedule. I already got it.
Oh, is
Uh,
that matchup? We get that matchup this year?
yes, sir.
Nice.
Oh no no
Nice.
no 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 no. We're not playing against the Ravens. We're playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. We're playing against the Raiders. We're playing against the Chargers. We're playing against Denver. We're playing
Mm,
against Chicago. We're playing against
yeah,
um,
The Lions.
the
yeah.
Lions,
You, you gotta hit that
Atlanta.
home run.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, hit that home run.
So we not getting the Daniels Jackson matchup probably into the playoffs until Super Bowl time.
Yeah, Because the ratings gonna boost. It's gonna shoot through the roof. You already know. It's gonna shoot through the roof.
So is everybody? I mean, I
I
know
mean,
everybody
JD5 did
trying
his
to.
thing last year. So
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
Y'all think Lamar got snubbed for the MVP, or I mean, y'all think it went to the right man?
I think he got snubbed. I think the only reason
yeah,
why he didn't get the MVP is because they didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Everybody said that the vote was already in before then, but I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I thought.
yeah. You look at the numbers. I'm like, come on, bro. They just had to get Josh Allen one and get it out the way, so they can shut up. They just had to go and give him one. He got his MVP out the way. Boom. Now watch. He won't get it next season. Watch.
Yeah,
No, he not.
that was a nasty season to give it to him though, because Lamar, what he went like 40-5 or something like that.
Man,
Yeah,
dog.
40.
I know.
He threw for 4,100 yards. He rushed for 900 yards. He only had 5 interceptions. You telling me that's not an
Yeah.
MVP? Then
VP,
you look at Dagon look at
Josh
Josh
Allen.
Allen. He threw for 37
And
37
he had more turnovers too.
yeah, he had more turnovers and he had less rushing yards. So nah, they snubbed him.
Yeah, yeah. That so you just told me he had 5,000 overall, yards,
Yeah, most definitely.
with probably over 40
Yeah,
touchdowns.
man, they didn't want Lamar to get it again, bro. Not
Damn,
back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
cause then, cause then they put you in a different category. You see what I'm saying? He already got a couple of them already.
Yeah, he deserved to
But
be there, but I feel what you're saying. I know, but
you,
it's
you
sad that
know,
it had to go that way because
yeah,
I mean he is the one. Like
yeah.
everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm. He
So
that guy.
Jaden is looking like he might be the next one, like that fast, just because he got the speed, because he got
Man,
the IQ,
man.
and he can lace the deep ball. So
Yeah. He
now
took
that's
he took everything Lamar did and sampled that. And he like, man, I'm a bigger guy with a better more accurate arm. I can do what he do, and I'm a better passer. Watch this. That's how I
all
look at JD5. He can do everything he can do, but he is a way better accurate passer. I'm like,
right. Now I gotta ask y'all this because
Oh man, Kansas City then stole Jalen Royals, man. Go ahead.
ooh,
God damn,
mm,
don't send him to Patty. Oh
mm,
God. Oh man, he gonna kill in the slot.
He gonna
mm.
kill on
Jesus. Oh my God. Damn
So
it.
let me. Do y'all think seeing these type of guys like Lamar, and and who you gonna have to compete with, like Jalen Hurts is like has to have like the tush push, the greatest running back we done seen since Barry Sanders. The great defensive line. He got a DJ, a big play Slay. Jalen had to have all that to get a Super Bowl, right? You got a Lamar Jackson, you got a Jaden Daniels. These are the type of guys you got to compete with. Do y'all think that based on the tape, that Shador, like that's why you would see a Shador drop because the evaluators are saying he's not going to beat these guys. Like, and I didn't even mention Patrick. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all
no,
think they're looking at it like that?
heck no, because they taking people like Dylan Gabriel. Dylan
Mm,
Gabriel ain't finna beat nobody. So at this point, it got to be political. That's the only thing it
yeah,
could be.
yeah. That's what I figured it was yesterday. But you was trying to kind of give hope to it, like that it was all right. But now it's like we know they probably gonna go undrafted now, both of them.
Not man. I'm trying to take. Look, I still think they get drafted, especially if with.
What's the
I'm
point
just
now?
saying.
What's the
I think the
salary gonna be?
Cowboys.
I told y'all the other day what their salary was gonna be.
It ain't about the salary. I think Jerry would do it as a favor to Dion at worst.
Let me ask you this: if Bronny James is making millions of dollars playing video games, but he was going to come into the league and not have no $1 million contract, do you think it would have been wise for him to stay in the league, or do you think it'd have been wise for him to make millions playing video games?
Huh?
If he had the opportunity to make millions playing video games, which he did, and I'm sure he probably was on the verge of doing that, and he was gonna come into the league and wasn't gonna play or wasn't being set up with Bron, do you think it would have been wise for him to try to go to the G League or try to find his way or be undrafted or whatever the case may be? Or would you advise him, nah, focus on the video game? That's where you about to make millions. Who would you advise?
Wherever you're gonna make the millions at, man. But
So
if you make it in the league, you're gonna make millions.
what I'm saying is that they don't even want to give him an opportunity. Now he gonna come in as a 6th round pick like Brady, or uh, you know what I'm saying, already making millions off of the field.
But
I
the
mean,
thing,
that's why I was suggesting he should go back to college. Y'all told y'all, I thought that was a good idea, but y'all know that can't happen. But like, go play for
the
one, go
thing,
play for Ohio State for a year.
the
Do
thing
something.
is, he's better than his brother though. He's better than his brother.
Yeah.
So he probably can get more playing time because he's better than Brady.
The way I see it is though he, like Dub said, is I think it's very political what they doing to him, but ultimately it's gonna be interesting now because of the financial ramifications of what just took place. You know what I'm saying? Because they dropped his bread so much that, what you see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a weird kind of sticky situation. Now he might not get drafted at all.
All right, my bad. Y'all there?
My bad,
Yeah,
Dub.
yeah,
I'm here. Y'all can hear me?
Dub, who is War? I never seen that person before.
I couldn't tell you.
Because he said your name in a private chat. He's backstage, but I don't know who it is. I've never seen him before.
Oh, it's Mad Chad.
It's who?
Mad Chad from the tavern.
uh, oh.
But yeah, man, I think it's what you think about when I'm saying, Dub? Don't you think it's a gray area, ain't it? Because that bread is important.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever you can do to make your money, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you focus on. So I understand where you're coming from, but
It's- Seeing him, they got to do a hard knocks. Whatever team he go to, if he go to him on undrafted free agent,
oh,
they
that's
got to
gonna
do hard knocks.
Mad Chad, what up?
Hey, what's shaking, Doc? What's shaking? How we doing today?
I can't call it. What's going
Good,
on? How you
good.
feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling good. If I was doing any better, I'd be twins, Dub. The only way I could do better if I was twins. But yeah, everything's good. Everything good. The Patriots got their big linemen. You got to start on the inside and work your way out. That's one thing the Patriots have always had, regardless of all these teams. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of people kind of piggybacking off them getting these big linemen and the tight ends. But yeah, the Patriots so far so good with me. Uh, Sanders, I was thinking, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure where he would go. It just for the facts, like, yeah, you could talk about his talent, you could talk about the eye test, but just the whole, the arm strength, the explosiveness. Does he have that? Does he have that second gear to get out of the pocket? Which he doesn't. You could almost say he's kind of lead-footed. I don't know what his 40-yard dash time is, but he's not the most talented athletically. His size, he's not that big. I think he's a little over 6 feet. But don't get me wrong, what he did in college, he's an all-time leading percentage. He had some great games, but it's not the first time a quarterback has slipped. And I think maybe just his dad ruffled some feathers with some of the tweets, just a little braggadocious. But if Shador ran a four, like if he had like Anthony Richardson, the guy for the Colts, the
Yeah.
guy that was drafted, like if Shador was 6'4", ran a 4.40 and could throw a fucking football to the moon, he would already been drafted. Travis Hunter was drafted. Travis Hunter is a freakazoid. He's a unicorn. Both sides of the ball player. I mean, Shador, we'll see. He has a chip on his shoulder. We'll see what happens, but it doesn't shock me just for the fact if he blew me off the page by watching him play and just watching the explosiveness, it would be like, whoa. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Shador, but it ain't shocking to me, honestly.
I mean, him and Cam Ward, when they were standing beside each other when they were throwing, now I will say the ball come off Cam Ward fingers with a lot more snap than it does Shador's. But they were about the same size, and the accuracy. I think the man he anticipates throws really well, and that goes into a lot of the accuracy that he had. Maybe not. He got the strongest arm, but Peyton Manning didn't have the strongest arm, and Peyton Manning he a Hall of Fame quarterback. Damn. And the Titans take Aomenyor out of Stanford. And last of my second round graded players. So now Aomenyor and Jalen Royals are off the board. I want to see what the Cowboys do now, me personally, but I got about 10 more picks before we get
The
to
quarterback's such a hot position. We've seen so many of them fail, and we've seen so many unknowns succeed. You're talking about just taking a shot in the dark. Very rarely is there like a guaranteed, no-brainer. Like when Peyton Manning came out, regardless of the arm strength or not, he was, he was playing in the SEC there with Tennessee, I believe, and just kind of tearing it up. He was definitely at that whole different level of everybody around him. I remember that was the year they were going to draft the kid Ryan Leaf ahead of him, the head case.
Hey, Ryan Leaf became one of the biggest dope dealers we have seen.
Biggest bust. Yep. Washington. Yep. He fell apart. He couldn't handle it. But he had the arm strength. Big dude, strong, but he just didn't have it between the marbles. But Peyton Manning, just everybody knew he was going to go 1 or 2. Like that was a no-brainer. And before drafts start at the end of the year. People drop and fall off. It happens. People's stock go up and people's stock goes down. It ain't like once you lock in your predetermined draft positions, it stays that way. It's like that with any sport: baseball, basketball, football, boxing. The rankings change. They're live motion.
Hey man, Terrence, what's going on?
All right, Doug. I just got a couple things to say here. I hear a lot of people giving criticisms about Sanders.
Shador.
Shador. And the thing is, I'm a Steelers fan, and I wanted Jalen over Sanders. However, after Jalen, yeah, he would have been next. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused about everybody sitting on here talking about they're not kind of surprised that he's not drafted. I mean, this is just pure ridiculousness. You got the guy that was ranked number 2, and we're in the fourth, going to the 4th round.
Someone got some bad microphone background. Wait. I know I can't hear you. You're all crackling up, bro. Wait. I can't hear you, bro.
You didn't. Does everybody else hear me? Or he just?
We can hear you, but Terrence.
You sound like eating a bag of chips, bro. That's all. That's all. Just trying to clean up your mic, bro. That's all.
No. Terrence mic always out of order. Just bear with him.
Wait, hold on. Can you hear me better? Because I'm out. Yeah, I'm watching my son's football. My grandson's football game now. Can y'all hear me better?
No, it's the same. The exact same.
Hold on a second. I don't want to. I'm trying to think here. Hold on a second. Hold on.
All right, there we go. We don't hear the crackling no more. I spoke too soon.
Yeah,
oh my God. It's raining out here.
It feels good out here. It's humid though. Out here in Dallas. Damn rain. Man, Chad, what up, man?
Yo, what's shaking? Maybe Dallas will get Shador, to be honest. Dak slipped. I remember when Dak was drafted, he slipped, I thought. Dak, was going to go way higher than he did.
Hey,
Bunch of people slip. It just seems like with this, it's more to it. You know what I'm saying? It's more than his on the field performance because if you rate that, then on the quarterback that I say might be better than Shador just based on what they do on the field is Cam Ward. I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. Jackson Dart is good, but I've seen Jackson Dart nut up in big moments too. I've seen all of them do certain stuff, but I've seen Shador do it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't. You don't have to. But when they talk about quarterback, arm action, touch. You don't have to have the biggest arm. You know what I'm saying? Do you have the anticipatory skills? That's what makes a good quarterback. He has those traits, but now they trying to act like, oh no, that's not good enough. It's just, yeah, it's more than what's on the field. So I'm just like, anybody can say what they want, but it's bigger than just what he do on the field. Because if that's the case, he would have been off the board already. I mean, Jackson Dart, yeah, you can throw, you can scramble and do all that too, but
Hey,
football IQ, yeah.
I'm gonna say this. You can make an argument for every quarterback that got taken so far, except for Tyler and dude from Oregon.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Neither one of those guys you're gonna tell me is a better quarterback than Sador. The other guys, you can make an argument. Hey, they played at bigger schools or whatever have you. You can make an argument for those guys. But the guys from Oregon and Tyler, no, no way, not at all. They not a better talent. They don't have a better quarterback IQ. They don't have a better arm. They're not more mobile. None of that.
I
So I
agree,
mean,
and I'm not saying I'm just not shocked. Like I say, there's something more to it, Gabe. You're 100% right. I think the old man ruffled some feathers somehow. It's a big guy club. It's a billionaire trillionaire club, and if they don't want you in it, they're gonna spank you in some sort of way. They're gonna mess with you because they got all the money, all the fun tickets. But he'll eventually get a chance to prove himself. I believe that because the bottom dollar is he's gonna sell a lot of jerseys. And if he can produce, the ball won't lie. He'll get a chance to put on an NFL uniform and go out there and hopefully get himself in a good situation because I want to see the kid succeed. I'm a fan of the kid, but it's like I'm just saying though, he doesn't jump off the board. I get all these pre-draft rankings. He was high up there, possibly 1, 2, 3, 4. I get it in the arguments, but he's just not that prototypical massive cannon strength Robert Griffin type speed. Like look Jackson when Lamar look at the disrespect they gave Jackson. I mean, they were telling this kid he couldn't quarterback. He should have been the MVP last year. Lamar Jackson's the best quarterback in the league. He's been for a few fucking years right now, right? And this guy slipped to the end of the first round. He should have been a top. He should have been the first pick that year. I mean, it's not the first time that players fall, that drop. And it's just Sanders is such the huge name because of his dad, arguably the greatest athlete that ever played any sport in the world. Neon, Dion, prime time, shake the apple cart, tip it over. He's going to get his chance, and he's not like he's going to go without his meal. Shador's doing good with fun tickets, and he's going to be fine. He's got a loving family, believes in God. I like the chip on his shoulder. I would love to see
I
Dallas get him for the whole Dallas connection, just for the whole
I
shit
just
on
said
it.
I just said
Uh,
it yesterday. I just see him. I think he's gonna go undrafted. I don't think nobody's gonna grab him.
hey, real quick. So this is the end of the fourth round. We're going into the fifth round. Um, the Patriots selected the tackle out of Florida State, Josh Farmer, and then San Francisco they come in with the wide receiver from Mississippi, Jordan Watkins. So
Oh,
let's
can
get.
you hear me now better?
Now you still crackling and popping, but go ahead,
Yeah,
get your part
that's
off.
the rain. I'm out in the rain.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I can't stop the rain. But
Nah,
but what I
the
was
rain's
saying, does
pouring.
anybody? Here's my question: does anybody on the panel believe that Shador has not been drafted yet because of his talent, or is there something else working? I just want to know the panel. Go around the panel.
It's his father. That's what it is. It's his father. It ain't. I mean, it's mainly his father, but it also has to do with the fact he didn't play in the Senior Bowl. He didn't do anything at the combine, and I don't think he did very much at the pro day. So when you don't do those things and you feel like you entitled to get drafted in the first round, that plays a big part in what teams look at you. Because, like I said, the fact of the matter is who his father is, and the fact that he didn't do any of those things is the reason why he's not getting drafted.
I can't disagree. And now I will say I think it's unprecedented for him to slide this far. Um, I still, hey, talent is talent. You know what I'm saying? And the quarterback position, one of the most needed, or the most, the most recognized, the most important position on the football team. Um, for him to slide like this, for people not to be willing to take. The other thing, though, I will say, I think there were a few teams, Cleveland, possibly the Giants, where they more or less said, "Man, we don't." Or him and Dion was like, "We don't want to. We don't want to play there. We don't want. I don't want them going there." So, hey, sometimes beggars can't be choosy. I ain't saying they begging, but you can't go tell a team not to. And we seen what happened when who was it? The Manning boy. The Manning boy did the same thing.
Yeah, but he got drafted, didn't he, Doug?
Yeah, he did. He got drafted.
And then when the other boy did that before him, he got drafted, right?
Exactly.
So this the first time that someone did that and didn't get drafted at all. Like I said, I mean, at least everybody's agreeing that whether you don't think he has talent or not, who cares? Because we like the gentleman was saying, everybody thought Leaf had talent. Everybody thought the big boy, I forgot the big boy, that ate himself out the league had talent. So what? I mean,
Jamarcus Russell.
yeah, we never know if a person's going to pan out or not. But when you have a group of experts all saying that this guy should be around here, it's rare that they go way down unless you know if they maybe they had a crime they committed some rape or something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so maybe they'll fall for something like that, but it's unprecedented when there was nothing like that and this guy falls that far. You know it's something. The inner workings of the NFL is working, and they've all told them, hey, don't draft this dude because he's bad for the league. So I mean, anything else, people need to stop with the nonsense.
So
My thing is what. Yeah.
are we saying it's similar to Caleb Kaepernick?
Okay, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah. When
Colin
he took the
Kaepernick is
knee,
similar to
yeah,
that.
when he took the knee, that was bad for them. They ain't like that, and they blackballed him. That's what's going on. Whether you think he don't have skills or not is irrelevant. But they're blackballing him. Everybody knows that. So, and so when the gentleman says that he might get a shot, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get a shot. I think at this point, Dion and him has to sit down with Goodell and kind of convince the owners to let him in. I'll be honest with you. That's what I think is that they blackballed him, and for whatever reason, you know how they feel about Dion because he's a trendsetter. So they don't like that in the NFL. They like things to stay the same, and they don't want anybody causing an uproar. So I think that's what needs to happen for them to get in the league. Unfortunately for him.
I ain't mad at it. And well, I'm mad at they having things going like that, but I think you're right. I don't think it's going to be a situation where you can sit down with Goodell or anything. I think you're gonna have to, Dion gonna have to utilize them relationships.
You got
Jerry,
to.
Jerry, call Jerry, Jerry.
But the thing is, Dub, he can't do that if they all agreed to not pick him up. That's what I'm saying with Goodell. Goodell, if he goes to him, then he'll bring it back to the owners. You get what I'm saying? That's how he gets in there because they gonna want his word from Dion that he's not gonna do nothing crazy. And I think that's where it's at. And unfortunately, if he wants his other son to possibly get in, he's gonna have to do that. Well,
Oh,
I mean, he got enough money with you where he don't have to. But if they want to play in the NFL, I guess that's what he's got to do. I don't know.
and there go my guy Cam Jackson just came off the board, the biggest player in this draft. Um, Real quick on Cam Jackson, I just want to tell you. Let me break it down for y'all real quick. Shout out to Tyron Ingram Dawkins as well. Um, just for those who don't know about Cam Jackson, Oh no, this ain't the. I'm wrong person, wrong player. My apologies. I'm out of order. I'm out of order.
So did Samson Dylan get drafted yet?
Yeah, Dylan Simpson, the running back from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already got
Who
drafted.
got him?
Give me a second. I'll let you know. He went last round. Let's see. He go around before that. Okay, he went to the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, by Nick Chubb.
Amen.
That's his team, boy. I don't understand that, bro.
Nah,
Why he went so late, bro?
Dylan Simpson.
Yeah,
I love Dylan. Hey, I'm a huge
that's
fan of Dylan Simpson.
crazy, dog.
No, it went. These guys are going late because there's so many running backs in the league. They gotta
Oh,
get these other positions. Like this year is the deepest that the running back been since 2017. So
oh, okay.
they're going to get other positions because they know the running backs are going to be there.
But I think Dylan's is special, bro. You know, I don't know. I think, whoa, boy, Cleveland. I was like, why the Steelers didn't get him, bro? I'm so pissed about that, bro. But yeah, Dylan gonna be special. I think he's gonna be one of the best in his class by far.
Absolutely. I had what I had on him real quick. I had third round grade on him. He got picked in the fourth, so I ain't mad at it.
Oh, fourth? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you had a third. And you got him in the. Yeah, I had him. Yeah, I had him. I had him up there, bro. Right after. I like him after Gentry. I like him. I think he's number two to me.
Now
We'll see.
he was my number
We'll see
six
what he
running
do.
back.
He's your number six. Yeah, I think some of those guys up there are a little overrated, but we'll see. And
Yep,
he went
yep.
to a good. He went to a good spot with Cleveland too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good spot, but he
But
gonna get some playing time.
running backs have a
That's
lot
what
of
I
running
mean,
backs have to
Free.
sit over there.
That's what I mean, Free. He gonna get it. He gonna get an opportunity right from the rip to get all the time because yeah, that's his team, bro. That's his backfield. That's what I meant by that. Yeah. So fantasy players out there, God Dylan, get him.
All right, Carson Vincent from Alabama A&M. I ain't never heard of the man. I say it respectfully. Shout out to them though. Let's
Yeah,
see.
at this point, I don't know who's the best. Who's the best 10 on the board right now?
In my personal opinion, let's see. Shador.
Best best playing for.
Who the best? Shador, Will Howard, the tackle from UConn, E. Roberts. He's a edge rusher. Swenson, I forgot about Swenson from LSU as well, edge rusher. Dotson, cornerback, strong cornerback. Phillips and Peebles, um, both D tackles. And then I got three third round running backs still available: Smith, Gideon, and Crossley Murr, and then Tevin Johnson, wide receiver from Oregon. That's what I would give you right now. Let me see.
Yeah, I agree. I like Johnson out of Oregon. I like him a lot.
I'll do this right here and let you see how they looking at it. Top prospects available. Let's see. Can you do it by available status? Undrafted. So right now they say Smiles Munden. I like Smiles. Um, the edge rusher, like I said, Swenson out of LSU. Isaiah Bond, Shador, Marcus Mabau, however you say it. Dominique Lovick, uh, Plagis, JJ Plagis, Ty Hamilton, Nick Nash. I like Nick Nash a lot. Torrey Horton, Jalen Reed, Warren Brunson. Yeah. So y'all see, this is how. What is this? NFL Network? How they or NFL.com? Who they think the best is?
Yeah, yeah, Horton, he's good too.
But, hey, Jeff, I need to fall just a tad bit more, just a tad, not much. You think Seattle might get who? Shador?
Shit, how many quarterbacks can they have on the roster?
All right.
I mean, they
The
got
only
Gino and I think they still got their backup.
no, not Seattle. Seattle ain't got Geno.
I mean, not Gino. I'm sorry. They got they got Sam
Sam
Donald.
Darnold.
Sam
Don't they
Darnold.
still got Howell there?
No, Sam Howell. They still have him, but I
Oh
think
man.
they looking to trade him. They looking to trade him. They still got him.
Oh yeah. Trade on to
Seattle,
Pittsburgh.
Seattle takes the defensive tackle out of Notre Dame. I like me personally. I like Riley Mills. Um, I had what I had on him fourth, top of the fourth round. So and you get him in the fifth. Hey, that's good value. All right, Free. Could this be the Shador pick for Miami? You've been calling for Miami to take him.
I think Miami need to take him. I think they really need to take him because, like I said, Tua is only one hit away from being out for the rest of his career. I think Miami need to take Shador.
I don't know what's up with y'all niggas obsessed with this garbage ass nigga, bro. This nigga's not better than the quarterback from Syracuse. I don't know what y'all be watching on film. Nigga's garbage.
I think the quarterback in Syracuse is horrible.
Kyle McCord.
Yeah,
I think Kyle McCord. That man got a rocket.
I think that dude. I think he's gonna go undrafted. I think actually, to be honest with you, I think the rest of these quarterbacks gonna go undrafted. To be honest with you,
What the Raiders been doing? Pete.
I don't see Will Howard getting drafted. I don't see Shador getting drafted, and I don't see dude from Syracuse getting drafted. I think the rest of these guys all go undrafted.
Ain't mad at it.
I
D
think
Ray
only
is
I think only
salute D
Kyle
Ray.
gets drafted. Everybody else is gonna go undrafted.
He said the draft is over.
He said it's
Hey,
So
there's
Pete
still diamonds out there.
a lot of gems still, man. A lot of gems still on that board.
Hey, bro, I think that this is the difference between playoffs and non-playoff teams right here. You know?
Your day 3 picks. Can you find value in players on day 3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, so who do you think won day 2 though?
The Cowboys.
would say the Cowboys.
He
Yeah,
demented.
I think
who
I
won
think I
day
think it,
two? I'll
I
probably
me
say
believe
the
that.
Browns. Probably
me
say the
personally,
Browns.
I think it was the Ravens. I think the Ravens won day 2.
Probably say the Browns.
Let's see.
Look at that. See?
Browns had some good picks too. The Browns had some
Yeah.
good picks too.
We'll look at. Let's see. So you said Ravens. Let's look at Baltimore. What they did yesterday. Mike Green, Emory Jones. Mike Green and Emory Jones for them yesterday. I like Mike Green. Had a first round grade on him, so that's a steal. Emory Jones, think he can like him as well. So
He's
uh,
decent. We was cooking that nigga. When SC played LSU, we cooked that nigga, man. He couldn't block
Hey,
us.
Doug,
yo,
real quick, bro. What you think about Xavier Watts?
I love Xavier Watts.
You know he from the city, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
He was from Omaha.
Hey, we got one.
Hey, shout out to Omaha, man. Now I ain't gonna lie. What the Browns did yesterday, I like that too because I had Schlesinger. He was my number 2 linebacker after Buddy out of Alabama, and then I like the Jenkins pick too. I thought that was. I didn't think he was the best running back on the board right then, but hey, I think he fits a need. And now you're gonna pair him with Dylan Sampson. Whew, the running game in Cleveland just took off
Yeah, but
already.
they normally do have a good running game. Hey, I apologize, bro. I just wanted to say that, but that's the thing with football, right? More than any other sport, you have to sacrifice your individual talent and your ego for the team. The exception is Peyton Manning, right? They had to placate everything Peyton Manning needed them to do to be able to run a play. Everybody else normally has to adapt to the system. And kind of like you said, you know, you got to come in humble, you know, be respectful. You can't be out of order. You can't, you know, think that you are in the Hall of Fame before you even made it to mini camp. You know, so I just think, man, that you know, football, man, is a tough game, bro, and it's done humbled all of us from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even getting to this level. So it's not surprising that once you get to this level, that you know you definitely gonna see people, you know, have to leave the game or whatever, you know. But you know, I always tell the young kids though, man, football like that first girlfriend, bro, that break your heart. You know what I'm saying? She gonna leave you on the field crying and hurting. They gonna send the cart out, roll you out, and keep on going.
Keep moving.
Hey, and then one last question, man, because I apologize, but I just want to know who is quarterbacking for the Saints, bro? Like what they
Derek
doing?
Carr. Derek Carr.
Spencer Ratliff. one of the two. Derek Carr, Spencer Ratliff.
It's
Hold
still
on.
Derek Carr is the starter. Ratcliffe is the
Hold on.
backup.
They picked up the quarterback from Louisville, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah, they picked up some dude I ain't
Tyler.
up with. Yeah, Tyler Schuth. Let me see.
Hey man, at this point, bro, his brother might get drafted before him.
That's a fact. Quietly, they're having a decent draft. I disagree with this pick right here. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I disagree with this pick. But who am I?
Dub Rightside, smash the right like button. If
Smash the
not, you
like.
out of order.
Y'all out of it anyway most of the time.
Who Miami take?
Excuse me. Jordan Phillips.
Wow.
BVO say he backstage free.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, who is the backup for the Dolphins, bro?
Backup quarterback?
Yeah.
Shit.
Whatever bench player they pull up.
There's spots for him, though, bro, but it's just, you know,
I'm not
Nah,
mistaken.
but
the
It's
team.
Skylar Thompson. If I'm not mistaken, it's Skylar Thompson.
You might take
yeah,
Shador right here.
the backup
Dude.
that they had was decent last year.
It's
He
Zach
wasn't
Wilson.
Oh,
great,
we
but
took him.
he
It's
was
Zach Wilson.
okay.
Browns,
He was
baby, we took
Okay,
him.
the Browns. Shador Sanders comes off the board going to Cleveland
I told them we would go to
in the
Cleveland.
fifth
Oh, the,
round.
the bum
Shout out
finally
to
got
Shador,
picked.
man.
The
Welcome home,
bum
baby
finally
boy.
got picked. This
Welcome
nigga
to
ain't gonna
Cleveland.
play.
BVO pulled
That
up
was
at
the
the
team
perfect
that I
time.
always thought he was going to go. I just thought it was going to be in the first round. I
DVO,
thought he
you
was going to go
happy?
to Cleveland.
You said what?
You like that pick?
Hey, man, Jehovah is kind, bro.
Oh
That's all I
hell
can say.
no, bro.
I'm
That
excited.
Hey,
nigga
BVO,
sorry.
BVO, break
BVO,
down the pick,
BVO,
man.
you played college ball.
Um,
He holds the ball for 4 to 5 seconds.
he do hold
He
that
can't
ball.
he can't read, bro.
But
He
this what
can't
I will
read.
let me say this real quick. What I will say is this: if you're going to develop me like they did with Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is not the same guy that was at Cal. Jordan Love is not the same guy he was either. If you're going to develop him, 6 rounds, a great place to get him. Pretty good player, great confidence. Will rub down Watson probably out for the next 2 years. I think it's a good pick, man. We're gonna see what happens though. But we gotta develop him. He may not be ready like we thought, but we got him. Welcome home, Mr. Shador Sanders, man. Welcome to Cleveland, dog.
I think Shador is going to surprise a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to regret not picking him up.
Hey,
I
man,
disagree with that. You going
Cleveland
into the
having a
cold. My fault, Dub. My fault.
real quick.
No,
Cleveland
no,
having
you
a
good, you
sneaky.
good.
No. Cleveland having a sneaky good draft right now. Mason
No, I,
Graham, the second best linebacker in my opinion from UCLA. Quinchon Judkins, Harold, the second best tight end in my opinion. Now this is the crazy thing. Y'all took Dylan Gabriel, then y'all took another running back, then y'all came and took a. They said we gonna find the quarterback some type of way. We gonna find the quarterback. Hey, I like the competition though. I like the competition.
I
Well,
love
Hey,
it
it's
too.
almost like they said they're gonna find some offense.
Cleveland went and picked up about 8 players before they got Shador.
Well, you got to remember this, man. He might not have been their highest guy, but we got the second rated overall quarterback in the 6th round. I think that's a win.
I agree. That's
No,
definitely a
I
win.
agree. I agree. I said, me personally, I said he was the second best quarterback in this draft. Um, I like the talent that I see from him. Whether he can read or he can't, that's something that can be improved. That's not something that you say, okay, that he just not gonna be able to read ever. No, that can be improved. Um,
Yeah.
so I have no problem with it at all. I have no problem with it.
But the other
I
thing
mean,
I
I
say,
think.
real quick,
Go ahead, Doug.
BBO, the other thing is the man had no running game and no offensive line. The offensive line was
Yeah,
trash. He'd be running for his life half the time out there. But at the same time, hey, there is competition right now. You got Deshaun Watson, Flacco, Gabriel, Sanders. Who else y'all got? Y'all got one more quarterback, don't y'all, BBO? Y'all got about 5 of them. Somebody ain't gonna make the team.
yeah. I think it's gonna be Flacco. Old man Flacco is gonna be the one that's not gonna make the team. I
That's the one
told
that.
BBO.
That's the one I want to keep around to mentor the young brothers.
I told BBO when he got it, he was like, "Man, Flacco doing the thing." I said, "Yeah, just wait for it. Flacco gonna come back down to earth." He was like,
No,
"DC, you was
Flacco
right."
better than all of them.
What is
That,
Deshaun Watson going? What they gonna do with Deshaun Watson?
he re-injured his Achilles.
He's
I,
either gonna have to make it work, or he's gonna have to shit and get off the pot. It's either one.
No, but he's injured.
they cut him.
He's injured. I
If
mean, they
they,
can cut him.
what's
They
Shit,
what's
still
in
still
that?
out of the
have to.
plan.
Can we pull up his contract? What's the consequences if they cut him?
He got 2 years, $40 million left, guaranteed money.
Whew.
But what's the
40
consequence? They
million
got to
each
pay him
year.
that 40. They got to pay him
Yeah,
that 40
Yes, it's
BVO.
guaranteed.
He
His whole
yeah,
guaranteed the
contract was
40 million.
guaranteed.
they gotta eat that. They gotta eat that.
I ain't
All
gonna
it
His
lie,
is,
whole
he's
contract
BVO.
our
was
Jamarcus
guaranteed.
Russell. That's all.
I ain't gonna lie, BVO. Your owners is stupid. You gonna get this pedophile
He was
a
the first
guaranteed
quarterback to get
contract,
a whole guaranteed contract. Then
nigga?
it was
Well,
Dak
I don't.
Prescott.
Well, I'll put it like this. I don't think he was messing with a little kid. So we're not gonna say that up here, bro. That's crazy.
Man, I don't give a fuck, man. That nigga's a weirdo, dog. Nigga's a weirdo, homie.
Hey, but to
And
call the man a
and he was
pedophile is out of order.
and he was 1 and 2 in the playoffs. What your owner smoking crack? You gonna give a man all that money who was 1 and 2 in the playoffs? 1 and 2 in the playoffs.
He's fucking
Come
But you
on,
crazy.
got to
Yes,
man.
remember, he
he
looked like
did.
top 5 before he got suspended.
That's BVO. But y'all not the only team. Look at the dumbass Jaguars. They played Trevor Lawrence, sorry ass. Only one playoff win. Look at the dumbass Giants. Hey, Daniel Jones, one playoff win. Come on, man. These niggas, come on, dog.
The
Fuck
league,
on these
hey,
owners,
Hot Rod,
man.
the league has been notorious at not picking quarterbacks well. Notorious at that.
BVO. Ever since all the quarterbacks that from your time playing, they gone. Now we got this new wave. Pat Mahomes and Joe Burrow's the best ones to me. I don't know what that fat dude talking about earlier, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is not better than no motherfucking Joe Burrow. You better cut the film on. You better watch some goddamn tape.
Well,
I
let
don't
me
know
ask
what
you
the
this
hell you
though:
talking
Why
about.
was he all pro?
Lamar Jackson is not better than no Joe Burrow, homie.
Why was he
Never.
all? Why was he? Well, I'm asking you this: Why was he all pro and didn't win MVP? That's crazy to me. Why would you
I
give?
thought
Why,
I
why
thought
would you
I thought
give him the all pro and not give him the MVP?
there's been plenty of players that become all pro and don't win MVP, BVO.
Usually, if the quarterback that's all pro usually does get MVP though. Usually,
I
we
didn't
haven't
I didn't
seen.
I didn't agree. I didn't agree with Josh Allen getting MVP. I thought it should have been either Lamar or Joe Burrow. They had a better season than that man.
I thought Joe Burrow should have too, but he wasn't winning. You can't give it to a dude who's not winning.
I mean, but when you putting up identical numbers and you watch and see how the Bengals are losing their games, it's not Joe Burrow's fault. The fucking defense was terrible.
Yeah, I would agree, but that's not how you look at quarterbacks.
So I agree with you. I didn't think Josh Allen should have won that. I thought it should have been Lamar Jackson or Joe Burrow, if you ask me. I didn't agree with that totally. I didn't think Josh Allen outplayed Lamar or Joe Burrow this season.
He had less. He had less than Lamar. That's for sure. I think Lamar had a
No, he had less than Lamar as far as running back, as far as receiver. He had way more than Lamar.
well. I don't know. I don't know because
What you mean you don't know? What are you talking about?
everybody. What are you talking
He
about?
had Jamal.
Everybody had was like a rookie or second year player
No,
receiver last
he
year.
had Jamal. He had Jamal Chase. He had what's the other guy that just got the extension?
T
T.
Higgins.
Higgins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had number 5, yeah, Tigger Higgins, and then he had the tight end. He had
Yeah.
way more than Lamar. Lamar had one wide receiver who was just a downfield threat. He was not a route runner. He was not good at catching the ball. He was just a downfield threat.
Well,
He had way more
Andrews was
wide
really
receivers.
good. Wasn't Andrews a Pro Bowler, the one that dropped the pass? He was a Pro Bowler, wasn't
Andrew wasn't a Pro Bowler last year. He was a Pro
he?
Bowler
No,
a couple of
and the
years
year
ago.
before. The year before he
Mark
was.
Andrews is
Yeah.
a top 5 tight end in the NFL.
Yeah, so I don't know what freak.
Yeah, he was. But what I'm saying is Lamar. Lamar didn't have as much talent as far as receiver wise that Joe Burrow had.
Even if he
No, I
did,
thought
he
you were
could not
talking
throw
about
the
Josh
ball better
Allen.
than Joe Burrow.
Oh, you talking about Josh? I thought you said
Yeah,
Joe
I'm talking about
Burrow.
Josh Allen.
I don't know
Oh
what
no,
you trying
yeah.
to say.
I thought you said Joe Burrow. I didn't
No,
know you said Josh
Joe Burrow.
Allen.
Joe Burrow had a lot of talent.
No, yeah, Joe Burrow. That's the one thing that I have against Joe Burrow. I don't know how good he is without having top flight receivers. I don't know how good he is.
Well, he's always had top flight receivers. He had top wide receivers at
always.
LSU.
On a quick side note, is anybody watching the UK card right now?
Man,
Not a
Anthony
thing.
Yard is Anthony Yard in the ring yet?
Nah, not yet.
That's what I'm waiting on, the co-main and the main event. I got
Yeah,
cheese. I got cheese on Yard and I got cheese on Ben.
Yard might lose though, man. You know he like AJ. Once he gets
Linda Arthur, old ass.
He about to beat the dog, the brake shoes off of that man.
Well, I see Anthony Yard get beat to death by old man in Baterbiev. He got beat to death.
Yo, you gotta, right side freak. I gotta record and BVO say that. That shit is funny. He got beat to death.
He got beat to death.
According to the Rightside conspiracy show a couple of days ago, BVO might be a clone.
He might be a clone, bro. You don't know.
Hey.
You don't know.
Yo, I'm funny. Y'all funny, man.
Coming from a doppelganger, I'll be a clone.
Real quick. So just reviewing the past few picks. Shedeur Sanders goes to Cleveland. Philadelphia, they move up and they take Mac McWilliams, cornerback from UCF. Not familiar with him.
Not that good.
Then the Patriots got my last second round player off the board in Swinson, the edge rusher from LSU, and now San Francisco has taken running back Jordan James out of Oregon. Hell of a running back.
That's a steal.
I love that pick right there. I think both of these picks were steals. LA is on the pick is in for LA, and my Cowboys are on the clock.
You know what's so funny? I thought the Cowboys was going to draft Shedeur. To be honest with you,
that's what I was. That's what I said. I was like, if he fall to the 6th, then yeah, I think we would have took him.
Because I remember y'all drafted Michael Sam just for the press.
That was the worst. That was terrible. No,
you know what my grandma said. You know what my grandma said.
No. Seattle. I mean, St. Louis drafted Michael Sam. Not us. St. Louis did.
Oh, y'all got him after. That's right. Y'all got him after.
Yeah, and he never didn't even make the practice squad for us.
I remember my grandma said, "Why they got that big blood kissing that man?" My grandma said they got that big old gorilla kissing that little white man. Rest in peace to my Grady G, man. Baby was crazy.
Yeah. You know, Dub, it's too bad. It's too bad Cleveland gave up that pick. You know what I mean? I would have loved to have Hunter and Sanders on the same team. You know, that would have been a nice thing.
Jacksonville, Hunter and Sanders.
Cleveland traded that 2 pick to Jacksonville, and they had a chance to get. I feel that the number 1 pick in the draft, Hunter, he's a unicorn type player where you can. He's a game changer on both sides of the ball. Probably even put the kid on special teams. Just with the whole connection with Sanders and Hunter, I think that would have been a great one if Cleveland would have kept Hunter. Once they gave up that pick, I'm like, wow, Jacksonville moving in the right direction because I think Travis Hunter is the best player in this draft.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
but the
quick.
Browns got a
Over
defensive
Abdul Carter?
tackle, right?
Over Abdul Carter?
Damn, this field
No,
gonna get tough and nice.
who did they draft though? Cleveland, because they got a defensive lineman, bro.
Yeah, Mason
With
Graham.
that pick.
Yeah, we got Mason Graham from Michigan.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick.
Who's going to be a starter day one? That rookie's going to play.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gonna play.
Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams just took the defensive tackle out of Ohio State, Ty Hamilton. The
Injury.
Cowboys, the Cowboys are on the clock. I believe this is going to be a running back right here or a receiver. I'm gonna say it's gonna be DJ Gideon out of Kansas State. That's
Yeah,
what
y'all about to take the running back that I want because I know y'all about to go running back right here. And DJ is
There's
the running back
pressure
that I
on you,
want.
dog.
DJ
Dub, you got to correct the Cowboys.
And if it's not DJ, then I hope that it'll be Nick Nash, out of San Juan or San Jose State.
I thought he's from Atlanta.
Who, Nick Nash?
Yeah.
No, he went to San. Well, I don't know where he's from, but he went to school at San Juan or San Jose State. Why I keep saying San Juan?
Vacation, baby.
Right, I'm in vacation mode.
Hey, who's the best player? Who's the best player left, Doug? That's available.
Let me see. For me,
who's the best field goal kicker? They become so important, Dub. Who was the first kicker taken off the board? It seems like these guys are all kicking 50-yarders and
ain't nobody picking up the field goal kicker yet. No field goal kicker.
I got a question. Who is coaching the Browns and how long before Dion will? Go ahead, though. Look.
You talking about the 2-time coach of the year, Kevin Stefanski? Stop.
I mean,
okay, even better. Cowboys, they take Jadon Blue, running back from Texas.
Oh, Blue was
like
another one that we was looking. At. Blue was another one we was looking at. But we did like DJ though. But Blue is another one we was looking at.
There go Jerry with that bullshit, man. Jerry with that bullshit.
What you mean?
I'll say this though, Hot Rod. Jerry
we
is the
need
best
defense.
GM when it comes to drafting. They had the best
offense.
draft.
Niggas need defense. Niggas can't stop the run.
But we just drafted. I mean, back-to-back picks we drafted.
We took an edge rusher. That's it. No D line.
Well, we ain't got to the D tackle. We ain't addressed that position yet. I agree with that. But we took the third best corner in the draft too.
Hey, shout out to my brother Bentley, all the way from Miami Gardens. I still call it Carroll City though. Shout out to my man Bentley.
Shit, we could have signed the damn free agent for running back. Come on, man. That shit ain't that important. We need for players for
defense. Didn't you tell them that y'all ain't gonna win for a minute?
Yeah, we ain't gonna win nothing next year.
Hold on, y'all. You say that with a guy that y'all playing $60 million to?
I'm just telling you the truth.
He's not worth that money, BVO. That nigga's sorry too.
Hey, I hope he could have. I wish he could have got more. I ain't no hater.
Nah, man. I don't care what they make. I'm talking about on the field. He's sorry.
You think he's sorry? Dak Prescott? Come on, dog.
Yes, he's sorry. Yes.
He don't be having no help, it look like.
He's not a good playoff quarterback, but he's an excellent regular season quarterback. Same as Tony Romo.
They should have got rid of Kellen Moore. They never should have got rid of Kellen Moore, man.
Tony Romo was a good regular season quarterback. When they got to the playoff, he couldn't play in the playoff. The same thing with Dak Prescott.
They should have never got rid of Kellen Moore, man.
You know what that tells me, BB on free? On third down, he can't keep the chains moving, and in the red zone, he can't get 7. That's what it comes down to in the NFL. Can you keep the chains moving, and can you get 7 instead of 3 points in the red zone? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
All right. Who your team, Hot Rod?
My team is the Saints and the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
We suck. Both of them. I'm a realist. My nigga. Saints been ass since Sean Payton left, and the Cowboys. I ain't like the rest of these Cowboy fans. We gonna win the Super Bowl every year. No, the fuck we ain't.
Yeah, you heard what I said. But I do think I like the way they drafting right now because you're gonna struggle next year. I think we're gonna have some struggles. So we'll be probably top 15 pick next year, and I think if we draft well next year, we're not gonna do nothing in free agency. So
Why
I don't
don't y'all?
even,
You know what's so crazy? Y'all got so much money. I don't understand why y'all don't do that.
They
man.
don't got
Listen,
that much
I'm,
money.
no, I'm gonna tell you why we don't,
They're the most
BBL.
valuable team in sports. I don't get
But
it.
They don't.
the reason we don't is because after the Jason Hardys and uh, Roy Williams and after whenever they went out Brandon Carr, whenever they went
Mhm.
out and paid big money for free agents, what seems to happen is they come in and they don't do nothing. They don't produce. And Jerry, he used to spend that money, but now he be like, nope. We're gonna draft well and sign our own. I think that Stephen Jones is the one who came along with that whole
That
idea.
is stupid.
Well, this year they didn't have the money to spend anyway. They only had like $3 million over the salary cap. I mean, under the
No,
salary cap.
no, we didn't. They
Oh, that's
restructured
right. No,
that. They
that's right. They
restructured CD
restructured.
Lamb.
They restructured
Like
them.
we ended up with like 25 million or something that was able to be spent in
Yeah,
free agency, and they didn't.
Y'all don't want
Everything.
to spend it.
No,
they did.
I
They
told you.
did. They did spend it. They went and got their running back. They did. They went and
No,
got their
no,
running
we
back.
didn't, man. We both running
Hey,
backs are
I'll
on.
be back. I'll be back. The Kentucky Derby post draw is about to start. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
The both running backs that we picked up are on veteran minimum deals.
No, what I'm
Matter of
saying
fact,
is
everybody we picked up is on veteran minimum deals.
y'all got rid of a decent running back to get a guy who I believe is worse.
Now we didn't get rid of. We just didn't resign him.
No, I mean y'all didn't offer him a contract to resign. Y'all let him go to free agency.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
So
just
I
saying, y'all
mean
got the most money in sports. I don't see why. I guess he
that
felt like
doesn't
everybody gonna get
translate.
the money.
It doesn't translate to salary cap. Just because the team is worth a lot of money, that don't
You listen to what
translate to
I'm saying.
salary
See,
cap.
what I'm saying is a team like that can pay the luxury tax.
No, no, they can't. They get penalized more than just the luxury tax. They get penalized in draft picks and other things as well. So that you ain't trying to lose draft picks. You trying to gain draft picks.
I never
No,
heard of
you
that. They
trying to
lose draft
win
picks to get over the
games.
salary cap. I've never heard that.
No, you lose draft picks if you go over the salary cap.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'll look that up. That sounds
Go
crazy.
ahead. You do lose draft picks. Go ahead. Look it up.
Hey man, but look, man, but they ain't been to the Super Bowl since most of them fans have been fans, bro.
I'll be right back.
All right, I like it. I like it. The Cowboys moving up. Clearly, I think now they're going for I said a running back, a receiver here. Let me see. I think that this could be Isaiah Bond. I hope it's not Isaiah Bond. I hope it's not.
Is he
Uh,
from Texas?
yeah, he's from Texas.
Yeah, that's gonna be the pick.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not. Hopefully, it's either Tej Johnson or Nick Nash with this pick right here. They may be coming to get a defensive tackle. Maybe they may be coming to get a linebacker. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it should be a receiver though.
It's gonna be a receiver. Y'all probably gonna get Isaiah Bond. It's not really many linebackers left out there. A lot of them
Man,
got picked up in the last round.
I still got two linebackers I like, Chris Paul Jr. and then Caleb King. So I'll take either one of them guys. But I don't know how much they like them. So let's see what they do here. I hope they don't do nothing crazy.
Y'all most likely y'all gonna go receive. Y'all do got one receiver. Didn't y'all pick up one receiver already?
Not in the draft.
Oh, y'all didn't. I thought y'all picked up a receiver. Y'all ain't pick. Yeah, so yeah, y'all probably most likely gonna go receiver. They need somebody on the other side of
CD.
CD. Yeah.
On day 3, you look for the compliment to CD. Oh my
Oh, there you
goodness.
go. There you go.
Linebacker. They went linebacker. And man, God, I got Shamar James. Me personally, hey, I wasn't a huge fan of him, but maybe they see something that I don't see.
Yeah, there you go. You wanted a linebacker, so there you go.
Was he a free agent on your board, Dub?
Yep, undrafted.
My bad, homie.
They moved up. They moved up to get him. So they must really like them.
They must see something. I don't know.
They moved up to get him because I think they could have waited. He would have still been there.
Yeah, I do too. But hey, they went and got their guy. They give yep, okay, they gave up 174 for that.
Hey man, thank y'all for allowing me to pop up on the panel, man. I appreciate it, man. Everybody subscribe to everybody's channel, share, and comment, bro. Who's your team? How good did they do? Hey, so who is gonna win day 3 though, bro? Maybe the Cowboys, huh? American team is back.
Now, right now we ain't winning day 3. We ain't winning day 3 right now after Shamar
Right
James.
now, the team that's winning day 3,
Cleveland.
probably either Cleveland or the Rams. The Rams picked up some nice picks in day 3.
Let's see what the Rams did. I can't
The
remember.
Raiders picked up some nice. That was yesterday. The Raiders ain't picked up too many people in day 3. Yesterday they picked up a couple of nice players.
Yeah, Ty Hamilton, Jaquez Hunter.
The Texans. The Texans picked up some nice players too.
Yeah, the Texans, they've been doing some work in this draft.
You know, Dub, back in the day, so I used to follow the baseball draftings hard. Like I'd look at all the rankings, and they had so many baseball drafts in like so many leagues and stuff. And I really had my ear to the ground, you know, following the draft and seeing what's going on with these prospects. And it's like anything, it's so hit or miss because there's so many intangibles, so many X factors, so many things that we don't know about these athletes. We almost think they're like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We just pull up their numbers, their stats, how they looked, but they're human beings, and so much changes in life, health. Some people have injuries we don't know about, personal, mental. There's just so many X factors. I've seen so many baseball players where they were no brainers. They were going to make the show. Unbelievable talent. Haven't seen a kid like this since Alex Rodriguez, so on and so on. And you hear it from respectable people that have seen Alex Rodriguez and seen these great players before. So it ain't like they're just talking bullshit. This dude is at the same level or better than, but something just doesn't happen. The lights get too big. I don't know what it is, but it all sounds good today. We can all say, wow, he's got an A grade, B grade. But these drafts, especially when you go, you know, so many rounds deep, there's so many hit or misses, and it's just unbelievable. It all sounds good today. Like you can paint a picture. It's draft day because there's so much unknown. Now they're going to the show. Like all these young men now have this opportunity, golden opportunity to play in, you know, one of the greatest sports on earth. And
Yeah.
but just how many variables that go into these drafts. No matter how good you are at, no matter how well you know the sports, there's just so many variables. But like you say, it's always a fun time to grade. I think this is one of the most memorable drafts I can remember in a while, Dub, and great coverage. Great coverage, you guys. You guys are killing it, and thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Look,
most definitely.
Me and Free, we was like, we only gonna do day 1 and 2, and then next thing you know, the whole Shador saga takes off, and we end up what we 3 hours into day 3 right now.
Yeah, cooking on shit. And like I think this was a great situation for Shador to fall into. Like I just said, hold on, I believe he's gonna get drafted. He's gonna get an opportunity. Cleveland's got a good solid club, and believe me, he'll be competing for that starting position. And we'll see what happens. He's coming in with a chip on his shoulder, shut off for Cleveland for drafting
you
him.
You gotta remember too that Cleveland got his number 1 wide receiver. So he's going into a situation where his number 1 wide receiver is right there. Didn't Cleveland pick up Travis?
No, remember they
traded
him.
They traded him to Jacksonville. That's what I was talking about. I wish they would have kept him. I wish they would have kept him.
That's why they did.
But Dub, that's a good situation, I believe. Cleveland's a nice situation.
Who did Cleveland get the first?
I think they got the lineman. They got the lineman at Michigan, maybe.
Oh yeah, they sure did. They got Graham.
Then they got Judkins, and then after Judkins, who did they pick up? Flanagan. Yeah, we'll get it one more time.
Like I've known the Patriots, like you read these grades of players. I mean, Belichick definitely had some good drafts, but so many players just missed on. Like he couldn't draft a receiver for the life of him. It's just so crazy how these players can look so well, do so good at the combine, and pass all the intangible, everything on paper, and they put up the numbers. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the right team, the right seasoning, the right people around you, but some just don't elevate. And it's always baffling to me. I'm 55 years old, and all I know is there's unknown things that us fans we don't know because they're all human beings. We forget, like, especially in boxing, we just think that they're like make pretend. No, these are real live humans with families. They bleed, yeah, there's so many intangibles, and this is a great time of the year. So many opportunities for these young greatest football players on the planet with a great opportunities. And I love the breakdown, Dub. You and D Free killing it over here. Honestly, guys, killing it.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, Liam Smith and Aaron McKenna. That fight just started on the undercard of Ben versus Eubanks. Man, I don't know how this fight gonna play out. Man, Chad, you know anything about
What?
McKenna?
Oh, yeah, nothing special. Nothing special. What pick did Sanders eventually go at? What number and what round?
I'll let you know. Hold on.
He went in the 5th round. I believe it was 144.
144.
Yeah, 104. Yep.
Everybody go play your pick 3 lottery 144. I mean, that number unbelievable. The odds you could have got on him being in the 5th round, no one saw this coming. I saw maybe the first day. I get it, but to slip that far, the old man definitely pissed some people off. There's somewhere along the line.
I believe that's a steal to get him in the 5th round. I mean, that's a steal. I
think he could end up having a better career than Cam Ward. To be honest, someone was talking about it. Honestly, because we don't know. I mean, look at Brock Purdy. He was the last pick in the whole draft. I mean, Tom Brady. There's players at a pick that no one really gives a shot. I mean,
we got to find out what type of offensive scheme Tennessee is going to go with, because we know he's more of a mobile quarterback. So I mean, we got to see what type of offensive scheme they go with. A lot of times,
Cleveland.
No, I was talking about Cam Ward. I mean, we got to see what type.
Right. Exactly, right.
Because he went number 1, and then you got Shedeur. He was projected to go number 2 as far as quarterback. Now he's going to Cleveland. I always thought he was going to go to Cleveland. I remember when we were first talking about it, and I said Shedeur's going to go to Cleveland. BBO was like, "Nah, we're not taking him. We're gonna go after Then we're gonna go after Abdul Carter." And then they traded out of the 2nd round. I mean, out of the 2nd pick. So I was like, okay, maybe they're not going to get him. But I've always said I thought Cleveland was going to get him.
Hey, for you want to, since we kind of got through the saga of Shedeur, you want to restart this and do a fight watch party for the Ben Eubanks fight?
Yeah, we can do that. You can go ahead and set it up, and I can jump in on your channel.
All right, give me a second.
All right.
Yeah, great show, Dub. Great job, guys. Honestly, I was listening to Mel Kiper and all those guys on the big TV, and they were kind of boring me. I'm like, I'm gonna go check out Dub and D, and it was way more entertaining, and just some good shit. I heard names over here that I didn't hear over there, and great job, guys. Have a great day.
Appreciate you pulling up, man, Chad.
I appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all smash the like button on your way out if you haven't already. We about to start the fight party for the Chris Eubanks and Conor Ben, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Peace.
Peace.